Welcome into Strongest Style, a pro wrestling podcast. I am your host, the living legend, Logan Hurston, and I'm of course joined by my co-host, the gimmick killer, Cooper Prater.
I'm going to spoil it for you right now. Kuroshio Tokyo Japan is my number one pick.
And he is a giant, the man with the greatest combination of last names in wrestling history, Jack Rhodes Dudley.
Isn't it great to be alive on a Monday night in the Strongest Style studio or what?
Yes, we're all three together. That's what our mics sound like this, don't worry. It's just, our aura is too much. That's what it makes our mics sound like this, don't worry. Welcome
the
in.
electronics are crackling from the energy being produced in this studio right now.
As we say, da-na-na, da-na-na, welcome to a special draft day edition of Strongest Style. We have put the weekly wrestling have-what's mostly on hold. We're going to hit you with some news segments, some New Japan predictions, but the majority of this episode is for the 2026 Strongest Style Draft. We have done this before in another form, in another lifetime on the WWGL podcast, and we did absolutely nothing with it. But this time, Mr. Cooper Prater is going to put us in, I think, a TEW sim, right? Or
Fire Pro, buddy.
Fire Pro. Even better. I can't wait for you to have to deal with my promotion making its grand comeback, Hossland Wrestling Association.
Oh, hell yeah.
The HWA, if you will. And I don't know what Jack's going to call his.
I haven't decided yet. I guess we're going to figure it out.
He's got to shoot from the hip. Cooper's going to have this great name, and we're like, all right, Jack, what's your name? He's going to New Japan 2.
Well, Here's the funny thing. That's fantastic. I would love that to be real. So that finally there could be a good New Japan. But funny thing is, fellas, I earlier last year made a little Fire Pro promotion thing that I called Spirit Pro.
Okay.
And so but I'm debating whether to just keep that or to start anew and rebuild my original promotion from the original WWE GL draft, which was, of course, really good wrestling. RGW. So we'll see how I'm feeling, because that will determine who I pick.
Jack just goes with Strongest Style Pro.
I'm going to figure something out. How about wait a second and see?
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get on to the news segment. There's only really one thing we really have to talk about this week. It is kind of sad. We were getting all pumped for this draft, and then it became... What day was the releases? Was this Sunday? Saturday?
It was on Friday. It was the same day as SmackDown. Yeah. They always do it that way so that it's sort of the talking about it gets overtaken by discussion of the show.
I know people are like, it's so bummed, and then they started tweeting about SmackDown instantly. Shame.
That's the way it always goes.
But Cooper has done his due diligence and has the list of releases, which he will state now we will talk about.
I sure do. Pulled up in front of me right now, courtesy of DraftKings Network, which really does get under my skin that this was the only site that I was able to find that had these in just straight up names up and down kind of form instead of writing a little blurb under each one. I feel like that should probably be more of the standard practice. I shouldn't have to go to a literal gambling website to get that kind of information. But besides, there's only 3 DraftKings, and it's us. So
true.
True.
Getting into it. Yes. So on April 24th, I believe. Yes, the WWE made their annual after WrestleMania spring cleaning cuts. And those names include as follows. I will start with the developmental releases because those are people that we are likely never to see in professional wrestling again in any way, shape, or form. And are likely to just move on with their lives and, leave us be. So they also have the funniest names. So they released, I know big fans of the D'Angelo family will be real tore up from this one. Luca Crucifino.
And then he retired today. He said he was going to stop wrestling.
Yeah, he said he was going to do OnlyFans, I think.
He's doing OnlyFans?
He tweeted something about that.
Are you serious? Oh,
yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Luca, no.
Hey, more power to him.
Okay. I guess.
Could you guys see what he was doing before he was left? Like, his Evolve gimmick? Like, he had changed
Logan,
it?
why do you think I would have seen Luca Crucifino's Evolve gimmick?
I don't know. But anyway, he his Evolve gimmick, he had turned into like a rager. He turned into like a EDM guy, I guess.
Oh my god, wait, I did see this.
You did see this? Yeah, what are you talking about, bro? Why would I see that? It was everywhere.
He had a bucket hat on, didn't he?
Yes!
Yeah.
And like a scarf.
Yes. Man, what a show they're running over there.
Oh my god.
Gabe Sapolsky, God bless him.
Okay. His real name is like Mace or something like that. He's not doing OnlyFans, but he did joke about doing OnlyFans. He said let me see if I can find the original tweet.
Oh, sure.
He said in his retirement tweet that he's not doing OnlyFans. That's
what they all say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so Luca, he's out of there. Stax Lorenzo, count your blessings. Then Malik Blade got released. I somewhat recognize that name from, I believe, early NXT 2.0 days.
Yeah.
Trill London. Serena Linton.
Okay.
Tyra May Steele, Chris Island, Tyreek Igwe.
No!
And,
are you serious?
Wow, big fucking Tyreek Igwe.
Tyreek and Tyson, one of those, I don't remember which one, was a South Alabama Jaguars grad. And my friends whose wedding I was at this weekend had him on their podcast. So I'm very pumped for his All Japan Champions Carnival run, brother. Like, let me tell you, I told them, honest to God, I said if they joked, they're like, he's going to go to Japan. I said if he goes to Japan, he goes to Noah or All Japan, give me his contact and we will have him on the podcast.
That's hilarious.
Tyra May Steele, that was the name, right? It was like that.
Yes, Tyra May Steele.
Yeah, she was the Olympian. She was the one I think won some type of medal for the U.S. If it was gold or something like that, Olympic wrestler. So,
okay.
Oh, man.
Yes, and Tyson DuPont also got released. I didn't get through that one. So, I guess, you guys have fun being, I don't know, Instagram models and or like right-wing anti-vax podcast guys. It's kind of the only real ways out from here on in. Then on the main roster, this is the one that got really everybody talking. I'm just gonna start with the funniest one first because he's the first listed. Of course, Mr. Thomas and Aleister Black. Not even a full year, a day before he reached 365 days under WWE contract, and they let him go to go. They said fuck off and I don't know, hang out with Justin Wang some more. Why don't you?
Have fun in TNA, brother.
yeah, real TNA guy over there. So that's funny. I mean,
what?
Yeah.
What a fall! This guy was supposedly, that Jack told me, was supposed to be in the McAfee spot for WrestleMania, and then they didn't do that. And they're like,
that was reported.
And then he was like,
Mal Black.
Yeah, Mal Black. Mal Black got the Karrion Kross role, brother.
Aleister Black. Yeah, you would. Oh, I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, he inherited the stupid like devil's advocate gimmick after Cross got fired, and I don't know who's going to take it on now that Aleister's fired.
Oh, I got you on, brother. Sinister.
No.
Hey, you're on to something.
No. I thought he was going to NXT to fight Tony D.
That's the guy from Noah. That's like the Ulka guy.
Ulka Sasaki?
Yeah, everyone's like, it's going to be Hiromu Evo, and that, brother, you're getting Ulka Sakasaki. You are not getting Big Sinister on NXT. He's going straight to main. Yeah, this is like, it is hilarious. I do feel like a twinge of bad, but you did it to yourself, man. Like, if you would have just been more of a team player in AEW, like, look at Andrade. Andrade, he left. And he left on good terms and came back. I don't think Malachi left on good terms, brother. I could...
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. But also, I mean... And yeah, we've seen, I think, a couple of AEW folks, like, get a little pissy on Twitter and saying that, like, they don't want him back and all that kind of thing. Which, like, okay, whatever. But also, there's very few people who I think that, like, Tony Khan would not let back into AEW, and I would not be surprised if I don't know, him and Mal Black have a real nice conversation over, I don't know, coffee. Is he into? He seems like a coffee guy.
Mal Black is like the funniest way you could refer to him. Mr. Thomas End. Hey, brother. Hey, Tommy End, the Super Strong South 16 is calling to you. Get out of that 90 days and go straight to Progress, brother. You come home. They need you. What's crazy, though, about him... Sorry, go ahead.
Watch them revive PWG just so that him and Brody can finally drop the tag belts. I think they're still PWG Tag Team Champions.
That's hilarious. No, what was I going to say? Yeah, like... because of like him kind of possibly squandering the AEW thing. I mean, I would be shocked to see him back and Tony give him a shot again. But like if he doesn't come back, like he could go to TNA, but like he ain't gonna get paid nothing, and that doesn't feel. It feels too big for him. I feel like it's.
You think TNA feels too big a promotion for Mal Black?
I feel like, Mal Black's got some shooters, man. Like, most people in TNA don't have shooters.
Yeah, but, I think he would be, actually probably, he would probably fit in more in TNA than he would in current AEW.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. Maple Leaf Pro is calling, brother.
Maple Leaf Pro is, in fact, calling. That is the most true prediction that we possibly could have made. I don't hate what Alistair does, in the way that I think some AEW fans pretend to, because, they got kind of pissy at him for, being however he supposedly was backstage. I don't know the guy, so that doesn't really factor into my opinion of him. As a wrestler, I think he has way stagnated and has been essentially working the exact same match since like 2020. I just don't really find his whole like vibe cool anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there was a time when I did. Like, when I first saw him in NXT, I was like, this is maybe, like, the coolest dude who's ever lived. But that is no longer.
Well, I said Maple Leaf Pro, but honest to God, you know where that man is going? Him and Zelina are with the newest members, of probably leader of Contra and MLW. They're going to be joining the Good Brothers and the Rude Dude and the Skyscrapers and Karrion Kross himself. And they'll have he'll pop for having Suzuki and Kushida in his faction.
Yeah, yeah. I think Black, and this is kind of funny because of the rep that he got in AEW. I think this is true though, and I've sort of felt it's true. Like I've reflected on Aleister Black since this news broke. Malachi Black, and I mean, I think he is genuinely like a very classic example of a guy, and this has nothing to do with like whether it's true or not that he refused to put people over like just by losing matches. But he is definitely a clear like classic case of a guy who doesn't really make he's only out there in the ring to make himself look cool, like you said, Cooper. I don't think he's very good at all at getting his opponent over. And sort of thinking back on it, I don't know if he ever has been. But that's not so much a problem when you're, sort of in like a sink or swim environment like the Indies or even old school NXT, where that's kind of what you're trying to do is get noticed. But once you're at this higher level where you're sort of trying to work, like find your role in a major, like final sort of like big league wrestling promotion, be it WWE or AEW or what have you, you kind of need to be sort of a rising tide lifts all ships kind of guy, and he's not like that. No one comes across looking better in a Black match, or a Black feud or any of that, and that's all besides the sort of rumors about him. That's just from my own observation.
Well, I could think of one guy who did.
Who was that?
Adam Copeland, but then he broke his femur. So
I was about to say, let's fast forward to the ending of that match.
yeah.
But I was also gonna joke that he probably could hop right back into the thick of things in AEW to finally get back at the dastardly Adam Copeland for spilling all that strawberry jam on top of him that one time.
Yeah. I will say I'm not like a total Mal Black hater. I do like some of the lore stuff he does. I don't like that he has like his shelf of all his like career stuff. He has a bunch of AEW stuff. Like I think he does look back on his time there. I just think he had a bigger head than what he realized. And ultimately, as someone who's watched a lot of AEW, as you can attest to, Cooper, the best thing you can do is play ball. Like, yes, you might lose some matches, but those who are willing to like stick it through and be team players end up becoming better, like a Kevin Knight or an Andrade now, or like all these guys who will become elevated because they're willing to be team players, like the Acclaimed, basically. They were willing to go out there and be jobbers and get their minutes, and then they became the tag team champions because of it. They built that support with the crowd, and like when you refuse to lose and then you take breaks, the crowd doesn't care about you anymore. That's just how it works. But yeah, moving on.
Yes, because we've spent far too much time talking about Mal Black when we should spend more time talking about his girlfriend. His wife. Yes, I forgot they're married. Selena Vega also got out with him. Former. Oh God, I forget her TNA name now.
Thea Trinidad.
Well, yes, Thea Trinidad is her shoot name. I
thought that was her TNA name too. Is it not?
Well, it was her like just general wrestling name before WWE. But in TNA, especially the time that I'm thinking of, she was in the team Latin America, not to be confused with the Latin American Exchange LAX, and she was called, I think, Rosita.
Rosita. Yes. TNA. Yes.
And I saw her live in person during that time, where I believe Magnus, a.k.a. current SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, told her basically to fuck off, and in a very condescending, semi-racist tone, which is funny because he was from England. So, but so she is also joining her husband in unemployment for the time being. Although I guess semi-unemployment because she also apparently is a part-time Twitch streamer. And in the wake of this news, she went on said Twitch stream and took the opportunity to, as all good WWE soldiers should, shit on Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com for reporting on her release before she could announce it. She seems great. And I'll leave my thoughts about Selena Vega there, because otherwise not much good that I have to say about her as a worker.
Yeah, so. Zelina was like, I've been thinking all this time sort of that she was all right when she was Andrade's manager. And that's the only time that has ever been true. Yeah. That's I mean, fuck. There was never any other time that I felt like she was especially exciting or interesting, and like y'all said, or like you said, Cooper, kind of or you indicated at least, sort of what she's become more known for than anything is her sort of, to me, sort of cringy online presence. She's just one of those people that, that gets very, it's clearly gets got to. I will say by people online. I can't help but bring it up, and that's fair. I'm sure that it's not great to have people shitting on you constantly on the internet. At the same time, that comes with the territory when you are a celebrity. And if you are not good at your job, if you are not good at your art, you are open to being shat on all over for it. I will always believe that. I am not. I don't know. I think it's a slippery slope telling people to like stop ever getting angry at people for being celebrities on the internet. Because frankly, if they're not good, you should be allowed to tell them you're not good. They're not good. So. I didn't like her, and I don't think I will be following her in the future. But I guess I hope that she keeps getting work. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's as far as I'll go.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't like this podcast, feel free to comment how much you hate it on YouTube. Right now, we'd love to hear that. We would love to hear that. Engagement.
I know.
No, but I don't have anything to say about Zelina. I thought she was fine. I mean, she was never someone that I really clamored to when she was in WWE. I think the whole Sean Ross Sapp thing and putting more unnecessary hate his way, which, I mean, he does do some stuff sometimes where I think he...
Yeah, let us not...
I'm not saying Sean Ross... Okay, here's the deal. I'm not defending Sean Ross Sapp. He has his problems. But he was just doing his job that if he didn't do, every other person would do. It's not like he's the only one reporting these things. And, like, it is news. It's the same thing as, like, NBA. It's like if there was someone on Twitter who said it, and all the time NBA players get traded or waived or get injured or stuff like that. And there'll be people reporting on them. And someone, like, quoted it, like, a wrestling account and be like, why didn't he let this person come out with this news? And it's like, because it's news. Like, that's the whole point. It's like, you don't, if we waited for days, then there'd be nothing. It's like with anything. But I do think it does suck sometimes, though, when wrestlers find out via somebody's tweets more than getting tell. But that's not on the reporters. That's on the company, And
also, that wasn't the case. Like, she didn't find out through it. Like, she just wanted to announce it first. But yeah, SRS is cringe and a loser. Beat him up in a fight.
Yeah.
But, this is literally his fucking job. So I don't blame him. Moving on to another very funny name on this cut list here. The former King Cuerno Santos Escobar has, after getting apparently a just fucking astonishingly huge bag to stay in fucking work AAA shows for the foreseeable what's it been, like 3 months since he signed that renewal, and they figured that it just wasn't worth it, and have let him do what he was always planning on doing apparently, and just let him walk out the door. So
I wonder, like,
what's the deal with these, dude? Why did they sign up? Why do they sign a bunch of people just to fucking fire them?
He's this generation's Good Brothers.
Yeah,
it was he got their deal.
The deviled eggs in the We should hear that in New Japan, brother. We need to.
Oh my god! Remember when they did do that one match last year?
They did. Oh,
strong.
And don't worry, we're gonna be covering that 8-man Noah tag with Super Crazy and Mr. Slap Daddy next week. Don't worry, guys. I
don't know why you keep saying Slap Daddy.
I don't know why you keep saying
Smack Daddy.
I don't know why you keep saying "don't worry," because I will worry if you're being serious.
We are, brother. When you're gone, you're not gonna be here.
Oh no, I'm not worried at all. I'll be laying on the bed with a beautiful mojito and a beautiful wife and a beautiful Aaron Wolf on my phone screen.
That's all good honeymoons include.
But that is hilarious. I wonder if, like, these contracts, how much of it is guaranteed, like, when they sign. I assume not a lot of it, because it's like, if it was just like you get paid monthly, then they signed up for like no reason other than just
I hope that he got a good upfront on it.
Yeah,
and that it wasn't you have to. I mean, I'm sure the majority of it was through fulfillment of the contract, but I mean, if all of it was, then that is particularly shitty. If he didn't get to see even like a quarter of that money,
he'll get to see like 6 months of it because he gets the 3 months and the next 3 months for the non-compete. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, hey, I'm sure he's either going to end up in AEW or CMLL, one of the two. I guarantee
a CMLL run would be cool. I think. Yeah, I mean he's still young enough that I think that he has the opportunity to kind of revive his image in a way that like Andrade or before him like a Cody or Drew Galloway McIntyre maybe could, but like from what I've seen of his recent stuff, I mean he's very much kind of just a guy right now, like in ring wise. Had definitely a ton of charisma, under that King Cuerno gimmick in Lucha Underground. But I imagine that the rights for that are still holed up somewhere.
Well, I was going to say, we did get the teaser this week, so maybe...
yeah.
That's why he got out.
I'll believe it when I see it.
He saw that teaser and he's like, I got to get out of this contract, brother. Get me back in that 7-year deal.
Yes. The best contracts, the Lucha Underground contracts. Moving on. This one is pretty interesting. I mean, not necessarily surprising in the way that I think that some folks have been treating it, but it is interesting. The Motor City Machine Guns. Both Chris Sabin and Shelley have been let go, which is real fascinating because they were kind of at the center of a big sort of war between companies to get them.
And what a big, fucking flop they ended up being. They haven't done anything. I mean, they won the titles, but during like one of the weakest times for the tag team championships in really years in WWE. It's just it's sad. I mean, it's honestly sad anytime that legends of this caliber spin sort of this much time of their waning years in a promotion that doesn't want to do anything with them. They've only got so much time left. It sucks. Um, I hope they go
Um,
on to sort of sign with AEW and have a few good matches while they still can with all the talent there. I'd love to see them, obviously they're the fucking machine guns. I'd love to see them do a Japan tour and either face the current crop of junior guys or face the KOB or something. Um, but yeah, either any like this is genuinely a situation where I feel like anything that they do is better than what they've been doing in WWE.
I
Wrestling
actually
untelevised matches with Phyrexia.
I actually disagree with you were saying this is sad.
Whoa. Okay.
Because no. I don't think it's sad like them getting released or them going to WWE because ultimately like these were guys that grew up in those early 2000s indies where WWE was the only destination. They were TNA lifers who like out of everyone that left TNA to go to WWE, they never did. I think it was something like they had that's why I think they went in the first place. They had to try it. They had to say they were there, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
And like
true
the
for a
fact
lot
that
of
they gotta
people.
go and at least like even the tag run was crappy, like they can say they have that title in their accolade when you put on all the other accolades that they've had, and that they won it in their first whatever 2 weeks or and like they never found any footing because WWE crowds suck and WWE doesn't care about tag team wrestling whatsoever and. It's evident that they released a team that, won the tag team titles maybe over a year ago, and they released another one that also won the tag titles within the last year, like last 6 months were holding it, because they don't care about tag team wrestling. And so I'm happy they went, and they got that out of their system, because if they didn't, they would have regretted it. They got released, so like, yeah, we got released, go listen to our new EP for their band, which I thought was based. They will either finally go to AEW, get Fat Money, get that Young Bucks match, or maybe they'll just do some indie dates. I wouldn't have been shocked if they went back to TNA, but the way TNA is now, I think they'll end up going to AEW or just work some indies, maybe work some junior tag league and call it a day. I think they'll end up in AEW before their career's over.
I mean, AEW does have a show coming up in Detroit.
It's true, right after their 90 days are over.
Mm-hmm. So that seems very much to me like Tony telegraphing at least what his plans are. Whether or not Saban and Shelley themselves are clued into it yet is something else. Although I'm sure they've been getting, phone calls nonstop since the news dropped. Yeah, I mean, like, look, the Machine Guns are absolutely hands down like one of the straight up best tag teams of all time, incredibly influential on the current kind of crop of tag talent. I mean, obviously the most direct instance of folks kind of ripping off their style is the fucking Young Bucks, who are also one of the best tag teams of all time. But like pretty much everything that they were doing, the Machine Guns were doing first, and that kind of like tag team telepathy shit, like where they're completing each other's moves in like perfect sync. That stuff that like early Golden Lovers were doing, like that's all Machine Gun stuff. And you would think, if nothing else, even if WWE don't see any money in them currently as a tag act or even as singles guys on their programming, with guys like that of their age and skill level, they tend to want to kind of push those guys into like coaching roles. You've seen it with Bobby Roode and Abyss and a lot of ex-TNA talent that they've signed up.
Thatcher.
Timothy Thatcher. Like guys that have a brief little in-ring stint for them that ultimately we're never going to be involved in big plans anytime soon. So that's probably the role that they're more useful into them, and either they made that offer to them, and they said no. We still see ourselves primarily as wrestlers. In which case, like, good on them for making that, or they just straight up cut their losses. And if that's the case, I think that's really weird and short-sighted of WWE. But their loss is kind of everybody else's gain. So I think there's nothing but positives to come out of the Machine Guns having potentially another big American TV run in AEW, where they can really be appreciated as the kind of generational act that they are. Saba and Shelley, they have a lot of connections. They have a lot of friends in a lot of promotions. So I think they will not be short for work anytime soon.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. This one is somewhat strange because according to rumors, it may not last all that long. In the initial round, they did apparently release Kairi Sane from her contract, but I've heard, and I don't know how legit this is, that she apparently has maybe been re-signed again.
I haven't heard, but that
in less than a day or something. So I guess we'll see how that plays. But
that might be with like a lot of these, like what they did with Truth. From what I've heard, is I think it's less like Triple H is like fire these people, more of like TKO is very money hungry. Which I mean, WWE's money hungry too. Don't let all this facade that it's just TKO is a crock of crap. Personally.
Yeah, and let's also be real. Like Triple H is the one like signing off on the names.
Yeah,
giving the names.
Yeah.
Like
I think
it's a situation with all these things. When you're running a subsidiary like this, it's almost always like H is I mean, I'm just speculating, but it is almost certainly true that he's just trying to fit a quota and is, picking and choosing sort of the guys to go. Being told, like, this is how much, money we need to be making, this is how much we need to cut. And you get to pick the folks that are going. I don't think his overlords have any interest in who's going, except for the absolute top stars.
Someone like Kyrie, especially because of the Yin situation, I could see it being, if it is true that she's gets released and then comes back, this could be like, we don't want to pay you that much money, but we still want to pay you some money, and she may be getting more money still than what she's getting in Japan because of the Yen being down, and maybe she was fine with that. Hope not. I hope she leaves and goes back to Stardom. That would be awesome. But we say that, you're like, we need a Stardom run. She's going to Marigold like first thing. Like
she might be. Yeah. Did y'all see the big Marigold news this week or not really?
Utami's leaving.
I know
right?
that. Yeah,
Utami, who has been sort of like not their biggest get. I mean, obviously, Mayu Iwatani was sort of the biggest that they were able to do, but Utami was sort of their main event Stardom level talent when they were first being established. She was the one who sort of hedged her bet on Marigold and became. She was their. I can't remember because I never watched her. She was one of their first champions. She might have been the first champion.
She was not. Sari was the first champion, and then she beat Sari.
Okay, cool. Well, she's kind of like, like a counterpart to Saya. They were both tag team. They were a tag team for a very long time in Queen's Quest, and then Utami was the leader of Queen's Quest before she left for Marigold and did the whole storyline of Queen's Quest falling apart, leading to the Saya heel turn. So they're very connected, and they were both sort of earmarked to be main eventers around the same time. I don't think it's. I think it's almost certain that she's leaving Marigold to come back to this sort of hot, revitalized Stardom. But we'll see if that happens. And either way, she's got like a month left. She's going to stay in Marigold before that happens. And sorry for this brief switch over. It's just it was a bit of news that I forgot to mention that I thought was interesting from this week.
I mean, she could just be going to WWE.
Maybe.
Now in the pipeline, You know,
I think that part of the reason that people are starting to, I mean, this is all, again, I like to preface, like, when speculation is speculation, but I think the reason people like Mirai and Utami might be getting frustrated and might be leaving Marigold is probably because that pipeline probably isn't as strong as they sort of felt it was going to be. Um,
it's
I
true.
mean, they've
Yeah,
lost two
it
of their
was.
absolute top gals in the span of like 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious, I think, from the first like shows that they were running. This whole entire deal is really, at the end of the day, just an excuse to like get Rossi Ogawa like a little like pet project to work on, and to give Julia a little like big star showcase before she head off to America. Which, speaking of which, runs that have gone pretty shit. Like, that's another one to, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe, some folks that signed on there, thinking that, maybe similar prospects could be in their future, saw how, Julia has been treated overseas and are maybe thinking, hey, maybe, just sticking it out in Japanese indies or going back to Stardom ain't such a bad gig after all, which I don't blame him for. But yeah, and I don't blame Hayashishita especially for leaving, because she, in particular, has had a real shit time during her run as champion, in part because Marigold is a shit promotion that's can barely fill out a Kurikan on like a Saturday night.
I know it, yeah. It like it's unbelievable how I mean, people don't talk about it enough because the fandom really did kind of just totally split in half. And a lot of people, Joshi wrestling's already a niche thing, but people don't talk enough about how the whole Marigold thing has just been like, I mean, it's frankly been a total disaster.
Yeah.
It's been like the biggest flop in Japanese wrestling since what? In a long ass time.
Like Hustle.
Yeah,
I
that's what I was gonna
guess.
since some
Yeah.
shit like that back in like all those failed startups in the 2000s. I mean, but it's even funnier because in the 2000s everything was down. But Marigold left, and then we've said it before. Stardom became the biggest, probably the
Yeah.
hottest promotion in Japan, arguably overtaking New Japan, at least in terms of like, I mean, not in terms of viewership, but in terms of heat and excitement surrounding it. And they just got their highest number ever with the show. I'm going to save talking for Queenum until I've sort of watched it next week, but they just got their highest number ever, 8,000. And like you said, Marigold is struggling to get a few hundred people in most every venue they run. I mean, it's embarrassing, and you can't blame these women like Hayashishita and Mirai. I'm sure that they, would never say this publicly, but I wouldn't doubt that part of them feels like, man, I just made the wrong call.
Yeah.
And it's not like
Um,
Mariah's sort of left for Stardom yet. I mean, who knows if she'll come back? She seems to have that sort of free spirit that girls like what's her fucking name, Unagi and Suri have. She might just end up doing her own thing for a little while. But I would bet money on Utami coming back because she has a guaranteed spot becoming another one of the top women in Stardom as soon as she goes back there. She's got this built-in storyline with the top woman of the company. She was already um, faction leader, former World of Stardom champion when she left. I mean, she'll be treated like a fucking goddess if she goes back. And right now, Marigold is just. It's not a sinking ship, but I don't think it'll ever be more than a total shindy over there.
yeah. And to make matters even worse for them, or for Utami, and a possible contributor to her leaving, fucking Rossi Ogawa has been
Oh
fucking
my
talking
God.
shit about her
Yeah.
in interviews and shit.
I know.
Like while she was champion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, Rossi is a creep. Everyone knows it, but Yeah, I mean, he said some really nasty stuff publicly about Utami, like saying so like the only thing she needs now is to like, lose a bit of weight. Some really dirty, gross things about who's supposed to be the ace of his company. Yeah, you can imagine that fucking sucks to hear and makes you question why you stuck your, neck out for this guy left. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's easy to see why something like this could happen.
Yeah. So to wrap up that segment and to continue on with
Yeah,
the one
sorry about the little detour, but that was a big thing that happened.
It was
I totally
worth
forgot
it.
about.
It was worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And it gives context, though, to the fact that, Kyrie is likely not going there. We can probably cross that one off the list. But I mean, really, we were talking about it in the group chat. Pretty much, I think any current Joshi promotion would be incredibly happy and lucky to have her. I mean, Stardom, obviously there's the history there, and she would be treated like a massive deal. Sendai, which I think is a longer shot of her working, but I think if she did, it would be cool and interesting, if nothing else, to see how she matches up against some of the absolute monsters that they're building over there. Marvelous has a great crop of newer talent that she can work with. And yeah, if she wants to, I don't know, be involved in some of the even smaller stuff.
Sendai Girls always are bringing in people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ice Ribbon. Some people still watch Ice Ribbon.
TJPW.
Pro Wrestling Wave.
She's going to Choco Pro, brother.
Yeah. Your ass is going in the little window. But yeah, I've always digged Kyrie. Even when she is maybe not, putting in 100% effort, I think she's still very entertaining. And if nothing else, she's going to drop that fucking anchor down on
True.
Time, so.
Well, my thing too is like people were like they suck when they're WWE. I think, and this is like I think it's a lot of people realize WWE hinders people so much, and it's like especially if you're like the WWE audience. I think it was Meltzer said it recently. He was talking about it. Is like they don't care. Any of them, most of them do not care about the matches at all. They're just waiting for the finishes. They just want funny moments and haha promos and aura and cinema and just entrances, basically. So it's like,
yeah, we've
established this.
Gone on huge rants about this, and I think it is best encapsulated just with a term that I'm going to trademark. WWE is in fact Gooner wrestling.
But
with all that entails.
My main thing is like all these wrestlers who go there, especially like the Japanese ones, is like, what's the point of putting in 100% if they're going to get paid a bunch of money to do less anyway? Like you're getting paid to do less. That's what they want. So like a lot of them, even they're still great. I mean, look at like even the regular wrestlers like Ciampa. Ciampa was, still putting on great matches even at the end of his WWE run when he was allowed to. But like halftime was given nothing. Goes to AEW and he's instantly like, oh, like we were like worried when we first went. We were like, I don't know. But this guy rocks, So it's, I'm very excited to see. I really hope.
I thought he was a fucking geek. I thought,
He did Triple H cosplay, and I look at him now.
Yeah.
Bro said his wrestling soulmate was Darby Allin.
We know now that Ciampa was just sort of doing whatever his chud ass friend was asking him to. I know he did not come up with that cosplay idea.
Come on, man.
Johnny Gargano is still a geek, and he can, in fact, stay on that side.
But what if he turned it around?
Bull.
I would not even countenance that. It's in much the same way that
that's a fantasy.
In much the same way that any match involving Yoshihashi is automatically a negative 5-star match, in my opinion, regardless of who the other participants are. Every match with Johnny Gargano will be at least a 2-star match.
Boo. Anyway, moving on.
Yes. Going up. Yeah. This one I personally feel really bad for. Although I'm sure this is one that like a lot of people are kind of like feeling whatever about. Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
Got let go. And like for the young ones, I need you all to go into, I don't know, not your computer because nobody sort of has a computer, but go on your phone right now and type in the words UHA Nation.
Yes.
That is UHAA space nation. Hopefully I don't need to spell the word nation. But yeah, look it up, and if there are any in the videos tab that pops up on Google, just go through them. Dragon Gate specifically, if you can find like the one PWG match I think that he ever worked, do that. This guy was a fucking monster, like from 2012 to 2016, doing just absolutely incredible shit. I think maybe still has, like, I think just an amazing look to him. And how, when he first got signed and was, first Apollo Crews in NXT, I saw the guy and I was like, oh, this guy's going to be fucking world champion by, like, this time 2 years from now. Boy, could I have not been more wrong. But I don't think it's really from any... I mean, it's obvious, like, he's not the most charismatic, like, on the mic or anything. I think he's fine. I think he's serviceable. His, when they tried giving him a little, like, Nigerian prince gimmick, I thought that was kind of shit. He put his all into it. Yeah, I mean, I've always really dug Apollo / UHA, and I think it's a shame that so many people currently just think of him as like main event jobber guy, instead of the dude pulling off those fucking crazy Mad Blanky / Monster Express tags in Dragon Gate.
It's funny, you say you're like bummed out, and I'm like, finally, he's free! I am so happy for Mr. Apollo Crews, Mr. UHA Nation. Because two reasons. One, that bro somehow survived like 10 years of releases. He was the guy that like I always felt like was never long for this world in WWE, but somehow, even though he's been like main event legend for the last like 3 years, found a way to steal money from the WWE and the TKO Corporation, which is awesome. And number two, all these people who've been overlooking him are about to realize how great of a wrestler. If he doesn't retire, which I don't think he was, only 38, something that's for, whatever. If he I think AEW, I think Tony Khan will definitely take a look at him. I think he has friends that are into AEW. And I think he's someone that, like, I think he's willing to play ball. I assume he seems like a pretty chill guy. If he isn't, it sucks. But if he's willing to play ball, like, dude, the Jet versus UHA Nation, TNT title, like.
That's really the thing. Like, I feel like an AEW run from him would be predicated on him basically, showing that he still has the fire for it. Maybe do a couple quick little indie runs first, show a bit of spark. Because, like, same thing with, like, I think the most recent example is, like, when Cedric Alexander got released, and he goes and does a couple DPW matches, and, like, they were pretty good. I thought showed a lot of, showed, like, the best stuff that he's ever done, since the Cruiserweight Classic. But then, obviously DPW folds, and he's been apparently just fucking around in TNA for a little bit. And, like, that's how a lot of these guys tend to go. It is more rare for people to come off the run of being a mid-level to jobber level WWE talent and showing like a lot of fire and passion and drive to get back to the top of the business than it is for them to just chill the fuck out and collect indie dates, or TNA or MLW dates or whatever, so I would love if Apollo has that in him, but I think he needs to show it first before Tony takes a risk on it.
But even if he doesn't go to AEW and he does kind of do a Cedric run, the thing of
Cedric.
Thinking of Harry Potter over here. Sorry. Even if he does that,
Logan.
if he ends up in MLW, we can get him versus Kozone.
That would be very good.
I'm about to say.
That would be very good.
So, I'm leaving here with something.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along, a name from the NXT UK days, Alba Fire, formerly known as Kaylee Ray.
Oh yeah,
has been released. Big WCPW fans will remember Kaylee Ray. Big ICW fans will remember Kaylee Ray. The NXT UK stuff, obviously, much has been written about how that went down in flames. She's always been pretty good, I think. I'm sure we'll make a healthy living over in, I don't know, Rev Pro, probably.
She'll be in Rev Pro. She'll go back to Will Ospreay's Pro Wrestling E, which she had plenty of matches in before she went to WWE. She'll probably do some Japan stuff. If I had to guess, she'll probably go to a TJPW or a Sendai Girls. She might end up in Stardom for a little bit. I don't know. Now Stardom's getting bigger and bigger. I think she was in Stardom for a little bit. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I believe that was maybe correct, but not for very long.
Yeah, and Stardom then is a lot different than Stardom is now. It's bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, she was around I think in the Kagetsu kind of era of Stardom, rather than the sort of Tam Nakano and Mayu Otani kind of stuff.
Yep. And if she does well on those indies for a little bit, she'll get Ospreay and Windsor to shoot for her enough to maybe get some looks in AEW. She might end up as a Ring of Honor person. Maybe she ends up as, I think, if she still has a fire in her and her body's willing, she could end up being a solid mid-card tier women's wrestler in AEW. But, I wouldn't be shocked too if she just never really, she may do one match or a Ring of Honor match, then doesn't stick with it. I mean, she basically, the UK scene is alive enough where she can just live off that and coast off her money for a while if she wants to. So
yeah, to be honest, I don't actually I don't even know I just spoke right now, because all I was about to say was that I don't really know or remember much about KLR or Alba Fire. I feel like I've not paid attention to any of her work in any of the promotions that I've seen her in, so I'll keep my mouth shut again and forget that I said anything.
I mean, she was a really dominant force in that UK indie scene, and even in NXT UK, I think she had
she was one of 4 women.
Yeah, she was one of 4 women, and she was always holding. It felt like when I was watching, she was always holding the title forever. And I'm misremembering, but I felt like she held the NXT Women's title, UK one, for maybe a year or something like that.
She held it for a very long time.
But it felt like she had momentum in NXT, and then they didn't do anything with her, and then they made her spooky with Isla Dawn. But then they released Isla Dawn, and they just put her with Chelsea Green. I'm surprised someone who's still with the company, and I feel like it may just be because of her being injured, is Piper Niven. They released Alba, who's healthy and was Chelsea's right-hand man, and Niven is also injured. But I feel like if they're going to release the one, a lot of times they do package deals,
Well, I think one of the names on this list is currently injured, and they let her go.
Who was it?
Which Zoe Stark.
She supposedly just got cleared, I think, is what they said.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So she'll be able to be ready to pick up bookings once or 90 days. So it's not like it's not a Carl Anderson situation.
Yeah, where you still have to sit out a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zoe Stark, also, speaking of which, got cut. Not terribly surprising. I mean, she is the exact opposite of pretty much the exact kind of women's wrestler that WWE seems to be interested in these days. Even, as far back as kind of her NXT stuff, never particularly been the most charismatic in the world. Mm-hmm. Pretty good in ring, can pull it out and have a, parentheses, banger in parentheses, or quotations, rather, not parentheses. You know what I mean. A banger trademark match. Whatever. Sucks, but glad that she is apparently good to go for future dates. Joining her in the NXT ranks that got let go, or no, I guess Zoe Stark did get moved up to the main roster. But a couple other like NXT folks that got let go. Andre Chase, the leader and founder of Chase U, has been let go from the Fed. I suppose he'll have to pick up another educational foundation somewhere else. So
maybe he can go join the Don Callis family with Okada and AEW.
That is,
he's gonna take over the Don Callis family and make it Chase U 2.0.
Don't. My body just
repulsed.
He's recoiling at the idea, bro. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh wow, that's really funny.
That was from my fucking bowels, dude.
Holy shit!
That was like
absolutely.
It's like
not.
when you like go to touch a cat and it's like no.
Yeah. God, fucking keep that shit away from me, dear God. Dante Chen got released. I don't know who the fuck that is.
NXT guy.
Okay.
Wasn't he with Xia Li and Mei Yim back in the day?
Like a long time ago. I don't know if Mia Yim was in that or not.
And I meant Mei Ying because that was the name of Wendy Chubin.
Probably. I don't know, man. He hasn't been on NXT TV in God knows how long. He was like wrestling Oba, maybe? I remember wrestling Solo in NXT when Solo was in NXT. So that'll tell you how long ago that guy was actually somewhat of a on TV,
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay.
We're taking it all.
I want Solo to get released
champ.
and stretch his legs elsewhere.
You want to hear something embarrassing? I was actually really into Solo when he was in NXT. And
Solo's good.
Champ. I was like, this guy rocks. And then they made him a stupid heel, which like now he's a comedy. He's fun as a comedy heel, but like as a serious heel, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
When he's just like Street Fighter, I'm like, this guy rocks. He's just the street champion. This rocks. Let him do plunder matches all the time. This is awesome. But
well, you'll be able to see more of them in House of Glory. Zilla Fatu.
In the future, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh man, we should stop before we start doing it for the whole show.
You're gonna get us copyright struck.
And my first pick. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
Rounding this out with the maybe not most surprising, but certainly the grossest of all of these. The entire faction of the Wyatt Six, and yes, that is six spelled as in sickness as opposed to the letter. they have all been released. The leader, Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross, all gone. Which, like, I don't particularly like. Okay, my thoughts on this are, I suppose, a little nuanced. I'm not gonna act like I like the Wyatt Six. I thought that they was shit. But like, regardless of what I think, it is objectively true that WWE as a organization used the very real death of one of their former talents, Bray Wyatt, a very creative, very well liked man, and proceeded to try to make money off of some angle regarding the universe and characters that he had a hand in creating. Involved his real life brother, who, I'm sure signed off on it, and I'm sure it was cool with everything, but regardless, I don't necessarily care about that. You were a corporation. You were at the head of these things, and after they realized that, booking a somewhat meta supernatural kind of high concept thing is pretty hard, actually. They proceeded to not do shit worth with them, and then proceeded to let go every worker who was, from all accounts, putting in their damnedest to make this chicken shit into chicken salad, and including, once again, the real life brother of the performer that had passed away. I don't think that anybody is necessarily like entitled to a job with WWE or anything. That's not what I'm trying to say here. And what I am trying to say, however, is that if you as a company are going to pretend to care about the people that you employ and their families, at least make it a little bit more convincing, and don't treat them like shit.
Yeah, I mean, they all. I mean, you can even say it with the whole Sid induction and the Hall of Fame. They pretend.
Yeah, that's what we talked about last week. Yeah,
like my thing about the White Six is, Bo Dallas was an agent before this, became a talent again, so he just out of a job. This is the guy who was retired. You brought him back. You're like, we should do this for your brother, probably. There's no doubt in my mind it was mix him something. And now you're gonna hopefully they sign him again as an agent, but they just may just drop him thing. My thing too is
what the note said.
Yeah. My thing is, I wouldn't feel as bad if they had actually given it a true try. It felt like they just did this to capitalize on the moment, and then they did nothing with them for the first almost calendar year, and then they're like, hey, here's the tag titles that we aren't going to book you for, we're not going to care about. We're going to make Solo Sikoa the focus of this feud, We're going to give you nothing, you have nothing, and then we're going to fire you. And it felt like, yeah, sure, it was a tribute. It felt like the worst tribute ever. Maybe they had a little bit of ideas at the front, but they did nothing with it. What's the point of doing this and trying to basically capitalize on death? If you at least try to do something with it. It felt like they never really did, and so that's why I think it's very disappointing to see them all released. Joe Gacy will be amazing in death matches on the independent scenes, and Loomis will probably do some interesting art and capitalize stuff. Nikki Cross,
maybe.
Nikki Cross will either join her husband in MLW or maybe go back to the British Indies, or probably she might just retire because she has like 2 degrees. Maybe she pursues academia. Eric Rowan will be booked on smaller indie scenes somewhere, and I hope to God that Bo Dallas is rehired as an agent, and if it isn't, that's a complete spit in the face of him. You know? Mm-hmm. But like, because again, I'm not going to say like this was the biggest missed opportunity in WWE history. It was just more of just like, you should have tried something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I felt like you never really tried.
That's the issue, yeah. It's like, I mean, like we always said, you know, it's not really our cup of tea, this sort of thing, in the first place, not for none of us. But it is like, I mean, Jesus, you didn't give them a chance. You gave them, you know, the one sort of debut, I'm going to do total, like, ginormous air quotes moment. And then, you know, after that, really gave them straight dog shit for, what, almost, I think, like 2 years now.
Yeah, something like that.
And I mean, like y'all said, it was this big emotional tribute. They got Rowan back. They got his brother in there. And even beyond that, like, it's shitty to kind of, like, this is a case where it is so obvious that the fault is on WWE and not on the workers. That it just feels shitty to have guys, you know, like Gacy and Loomis be put to use for this and then get fired. I mean, you can only presume because of its failure. It's like you set them up to fail, you know? It's just, yeah, deeply frustrating. I guess their lasting legacy will always be that sweet Halloween Horror Nights house they got last year that I watched the walkthrough to like 20 times. It's very cool. But also, yeah, it's just it's tough. It's very tough.
Well, overall, this is never fun. It's interesting. It's funny sometimes to dunk on some wrestlers, you know. But we don't. In all seriousness, I don't like anybody getting fired from their job, you know. Yeah. Especially like ones where half the time it's not really their fault. It's just like the system has nothing for them. They're given no opportunities. I wish I hope every one of these wrestlers, if they want to continue wrestling, find work. I hope they grind the independents. I think they're ripe for the picking right now. I hope they, you know, the ones who are truly passionate about it commit to honing their craft, because I think a lot of places could use them, you know? Like, I think, honest to God, I don't think Nikki Cross will do much because she's, you know, she's done a lot already and put her body on the line in NXT and, you know, been around for, God, had to be like 10 or 15 years at this point between her indie run and WWE and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but like,
it's been a while.
If she wants to grind, I have no doubt that she'll carve her a place in wrestling. You know, like someone like, you know, I forget who brought it up. There was someone on Twitter that recently I follow, but like Shotzi, who got released like the other year or stuff like that. Like, I've never been a big Shotzi fan, but I'll commend her for her work ethic, you know, and going to places and doing CMLL tours and like really trying to make as much of an impact and carve her own avenue out. You know, it may not be my thing.
She stays busy.
It's like, it's not like my thing, but like I respect her attempt at something like that. Like, I don't think I'd really want to see her in AEW, but I'm not going to get mad if she goes there and, you know, has a spot. Now, if she's booked a world champion, like, then yeah, I'll be like, I don't want that. But like, you know, like, I think she's earned a right to go wherever she wants to go because she's proven that she's going to bust her tail and do the best she can, you know?
Yeah.
So, not fun, but it feels like it happens every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
it does happen. I mean, they do it after WrestleMania every year. It's been that way for many years now.
Yeah. Well, moving on to lighter news. Jack's losing his belt. All right, Jack, tell us what we're predicting.
No! Yeah, let's I feel like we had a lot to say about all that. So let's get through this quickly. Wrestling Dontaku nights 1 and 2 in The Fukuoka Convention Center. I said let's do this quickly and then dragged that out as long as possible. Um, in the opening match on night one, we've got the Hantai team of Master Wato, Toriyano, and Yo versus the other Hantai team of the soon-to-retire Tiger Mask, Taisei Nakahara, and disgusting pervert Ryusuke Taguchi. Who do y'all have?
The first Hantai team with Watto.
Okay.
I say the names on the pervert team again.
Taisei Nakahara, the young lion that just recently debuted, and then Tiger Mask the fourth, and disgusting pervert Ryusuke Taguchi.
Let's give old Tiger Mask a win on the way out. How about it?
I'm thinking the same. Well, no, I'm thinking the same. I'm going to go with Tiger Mask. Then we've got the Knockout Brothers, Oscar Yuto Ice, in a little tag team exhibition against Tomoaki Hanma and Young Lion Masatori Yasuda. I think the KOB are going to beat these two jobbers. Love
Han,
you.
whatever team Han was on, he's obviously going to win. No, it's KOB. This is KOB.
The most KOB. I would be surprised if this goes over 5 minutes.
Yeah. And so, of course, then we've got a rare 4-man TMDK team of everyone but Zack. It's Oiwa and Hartley Jackson and the Ichiban Sweet Boys Eagles and Fujita up against the dreamiest of dream teams, Taichi, Yuyu Omura, El Desperado, Mystico. I think the Sky Team Japan is going to take this one.
I'll also take El Sky Team Japan.
If El Sky Team Japan doesn't win, then I don't know what to tell you boys, but you are not getting me to watch a single second of New Japan Pro Wrestling in the year 2026.
God, okay.
Real.
And then we've got a preview for the Never Open Weight match next night with Bolt and Oleg swapped out for Tatsuya Matsumoto. So it's the Goto Revolutionary Army, which has sort of gotten into that weird, like, elite spot of, like, I'm not sure if they're their own faction or if they're part of Hantai or not. Sometimes their build is either one. So it's like, it's Goto and Yoshihashi and this young lion Matsumoto and then Oleg. That's the Revolutionary Army. Anyways, it's those three versus Ospreay, Great Khan, and Hanari of United Empire. I think we can all agree that the young lion, the team with the little boy on it, is going to be losing to Ospreay, O'Khan, and Hanari.
Yeah, Team No Fap plus Ospreay.
Yes, Holy Seaman Army.
The Holy Seaman Army. And then now on to sort of what I like to call the real matches of the card.
The fact that you consider this a real match is
you're looking at it's a lot closer to everything else. We have a 2-on-2 here. The I guess I don't know, these sort of unlikely bedfellows after last pay-per-view. Sanosuke Takeshita and Shota Umino versus the dastardly House of Torture C team of Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi, or Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. There's no thing. I think I want to say obviously that Shota and Takeshita are gonna win, but fuck, Chase is challenging for the title the next night. So I kind of think that maybe they're gonna like pull out some bullshit win. But I'm scared to pick it because it is my title. And I think I'm going to. I think the House of Torture is going to do some bullshit, and the sort of can they coexist of it all will prevail on the other side. The House of Torture will put on sneaky ups.
So it's Chase and who else?
Chase and Yujiro, the biggest babyface in pro wrestling.
Fine, I'll pick House of Torture too.
I am afraid because we are getting very close to fully aligning.
No, are you serious? Cooper thought he was going to be the only one.
The only difference that we have so far is that Logan picked the Watto team at the start, but I also I gotta stick to my guns. I think they are in fact going to give the House of Torture team, specifically Chase Owens, the win on the tag,
the night
so that
before,
they can tease the title change.
Actually, Yujiro's going to get a big pin on Umino and put the glove right in his chest.
Can we fuck off with this bit?
Then
I do not see it the same way that you guys.
Oh my god! Then we've got the gigantic Unbound Company versus United Empire tag team match of the night. We've got Shingo, Drilla, Ishimori, Robbie X, and Daiki versus Newman, Jake Lee, Akira, Dangerous, JAY, and Zane J, who has Aura. I'm not sure. I feel like this could go either way because it's one of those things where it's like there's a million preview matches happening in this one match. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna pick United Empire for another win. Swapped them.
I'll take Unbound Co.
I am going to take United Empire because this one does not have Big Suge in it.
Oh shoot, that's right.
And then we've got a special singles match built off the upset win in New Japan Cup. We've got Aaron Wolf versus Don Fale in a, some would say, long-awaited singles matchup. Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to hope and pray that Aaron Wolf is going to win. I'm picking Aaron Wolf. I don't think Don Fale gets a pay-per-view singles win in 2026.
As much as I would love to pick Don Fale, I'm going to pick Aaron Wolf simply for the reason that if he doesn't win, Cooper may never come back onto this podcast.
You gotta hope.
Hold on, I'm just I'm redoing these because I mixed up you and Logan's picks for the last one. But hold on a sec. Yeah, fucking, I don't know, I guess Don Fale, who fucking cares?
Wow.
Oh, fuck. It could happen. It could happen. It could always happen.
What have I got to lose? I'm already not watching this fucking show.
But it's the dawn.
Eighth match, we've got the Never Openweight Championship on the line where Boss Bolton Oleg has a chance to become the openweight god and hold all the openweight gold in New Japan. But he has to face sold out Ren Narita. But he doesn't have it as bad as me, who has to watch sold out Ren Narita. I don't know. Like I said, there's like a beautiful legendary scenario out there where Aaron Wolf wins his match and Bolton Oleg wins his match, and the big match they decide to showcase at Dominion is those two against each other. But it also makes just straight up a lot more sense for Wolf to get his win back on Narita handily. But I want to be an optimist, so I'm going to say that they do the cool thing with Oleg and sort of push him here instead.
Please save us, Bolton Oleg. Please save us, Bolton Oleg.
That's big bars right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad. I was worried, Cooper, if you were going to pick Narita, I was about to be like, fucking Cooper's gonna win. The most begrudging win of his life.
I can't in good conscience give up on bars. I can't.
The thing is, in Cooper's picks is gonna be Don Fale versus Bars at Dominion.
Yeah, and then Fale will win that one and become the new Never Openweight champ.
Yeah.
I've seen this one before. For the main event of night one, we've got a replacement after the Madman went out, but a good one nonetheless. It's Yota Tsuji versus Andrade El Idolo 2. Another match in their series and another match in the ginormous Unbound Covers United Empire series. It's for the white belt, the Global Heavyweight Championship. Um, this one, I don't know. It's hard to predict because there's like it's one of those ones where you have a hard time sort of working through like a booker's mind here, right? Because if it was still Suji versus Kid, I was thinking Kid was gonna win. Um, but I don't know because them getting Andrade in on short notice makes me wonder if they want to give the belt to someone that they haven't like signed on to a certain amount of dates. At the same time, Andrade does look like he's going to try and be at least a semi-consistent part of the New Japan show, so maybe that's not so much of a concern. At the same time, Suji sort of teased in an interview yesterday that he was going to try and get back to the World Heavyweight Championship by retaining here and goading Newman by putting the Global on the line in a double title match, just like he did at Wrestle Kingdom, and I could see that being the move. At the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if Newman holds it longer, and that's just sort of classic New Japan word saying. So it's it's very hard for me to predict. Like I can't see where this one goes at all. And in some ways, that's a really exciting quality for a main event to have. Not to mention the fact that I think these two will possibly have an even better match than their match in New Jersey. But I think for me, I'm gonna go with Yota to retain. Just that's what I'm thinking.
Give me Big Drade.
Yeah, I actually think that they are going to pull the trigger on putting the belt on Andrade for this one. And a couple of reasons. One, I think because the kind of, switch out for Kid, obviously, I think a lot of people are predicting that Tsuji is going to retain, and they want to make this show a little bit more exciting than it is on, with every other match on the card. And so at least, you give them a big moment to talk about with this one. And also, I think they are probably going to want to entice Andrade to keep coming back over. And I think maybe putting a big belt on him that he can defend for however many dates is probably a better way of doing that than making him lose to Tsuji twice in a row.
Okay. All right, well, let's move on to night 2 then.
Basically what I'm saying is that Tsuji is a geek.
Oh!
Okay. I just wanted to reframe my reasoning in a way that would get under you.
He can't handle a real Latino Chad.
He truly cannot.
Oh man, I do love Andrade. I hope that he does G1 this year, especially because I am actively looking at hotels and flights and ticket prices to go ahead and buy my ticket to Chicago tonight. So, on Wrestling Dontaku Night 2, we've got the New Japan Pro Wrestling World TV Championship match, Konosuke Takeshita versus Chase Owens. And though I was bold enough to pick that tag match like the rest of you, I don't have the balls to say that they would let Chase Owens beat Takeshita on pay-per-view. So I'm going with the Alpha, the big baby, for the win here.
Big baby.
He doesn't want to.
Well, I sure don't. but you haven't considered that I fucking hate this promotion, so I'm willing to watch it burn down. No, I'm picking the Big Baby. Are you out of your mind? Absolutely, no, absolutely.
And then we've got here Taguchi once again with Tetsuya Matsumoto versus the Unbound co-team of Gato and Daiki Nagai. I think Gato and Nagai are going to win because Matsumoto's a little bit younger, and that's just classic Young Lion sort of looking. Or a little bit younger in his career. I don't know if he's so younger than Nagai or not. I got nothing.
Yeah, give me... I forget what Gato's radio station is, but give me that guy. Remember when we saw that shit?
It's called, like... What is it? Something with, like, Bastard in it or something?
I thought it was like Boneyard Radio or something like that.
Do you like the Boneyard match from WWE WrestleMania 30 and 34?
I love how your mind works, man.
I did this Friday. I was like at home, so they had SmackDown on, and I looked at it at one point, and they were auctioning off the casket from the Boneyard match. I was like, oh shit.
That's what they're doing on SmackDown?
Yeah, well, they had like a little. They weren't doing it like live. They had like a little. They had like a
creative is really in the shitter now.
They had like a lower third. Go to shop. There was like go to auction.day or whatever. Bid on the casket for the Boneyard.
That's what we're gonna be buried in.
All three of us piled
all
together.
All three of us together. Yes, as it was intended.
It's gonna say, "Here lies Jack Rhodes Dudley, Logan Hurst, and Cooper Prater," and then right beside it, it's gonna be Sarah Rhodes Dudley. All three of us would want to Sarah the other.
Exactly. Yep. We'll make some renovations. We can space it out, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm picking the Taguchi team. I think he's gonna win via butt stuff.
Have we all predicted this one? Sorry, I forgot.
Yes.
I just made mine. I'm saying Taguchi via butt.
Then we've got another KOB tag match against, this time, a slightly better tag team partner for Hanma. The Roughneck, Shota Umino, but still, obviously, the KOB are not dropping a straight-up 2-on-2 match anytime soon, especially not with Hanma on the other side. So they will be coming out the other side of this one.
That's what you think, but actually, it's going to be the KOB.
Oh, you sly fox, making us think that you're going to pick.
It'd be so funny.
That's why I'm going to pick it, because it would be really funny. Also, I don't know. I think like you can work this in a way where, Umino maybe pins Oscar or something, and that'll set up a later thing down the line for Umino and whatever other partner that he wants to get. Maybe he pairs up with Uemura again. But
Hanma would be the winning combination, bro. Ice is
maybe
gonna
him and
lay
Hanma,
down the power of the Kokeshi.
Yes. They reform Great Bash Heel.
Yeah,
it's the two of them, and they ditch Makaba.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, then we've got a big old Hantai versus House match. You never get tired of these. It's
Truly.
Aaron Wolf, Turiyanu, Tiger Mask, and Yo, and Master Wado, I forgot Wado, versus Narita, Shodoki, Don Fale, except Charlton forgot the F, so it's Don Ale, actually, on the website. Then Kanemaru. I think that Doki... I don't think they're going to have anyone, like, beat Doki. Oh, fuck. No! Never mind. Hantai's gonna... I just realized that I don't think Bars is winning the... Never. But I'm not going back and changing it. Hantai's gonna win, and it's gonna be the stupid normal ass Wolf just pins the fucking guy. Challenge. In Dominion. So never mind. Forget everything sucks. Everything sucks in New Japan.
You're wrong.
Yes.
Kanemaru's getting that pin, brother. Going into Best of the Super Juniors. Yeah!
Well, it's the Doki Choki, isn't it?
Yes.
It is, and Gino's gonna be there too to call
Exactly. So, yeah, you gotta give the people what they want. You gotta give the people the Doki Choki.
Choki Kevin.
That was the original. The original plan was Jack's pick, but then once they had Gino back, they changed it.
And then we've got, this is pretty fun actually. This is
Yeah, I will watch this.
yeah. This is the Ichiban Sweet Boys themselves, Kosei Fujita and Robbie Eagles, facing Mystico and El Desperado straight up. A little masked man tag team between those two. This was pretty interesting because I haven't said this yet, but Eagles and Fujita have regained the junior tag team championships for like the 20th time as of this last show, Wrestling Red Zone in Hiroshima. But this is still a non-title match. That being said, card always subject to change, so there's a chance that they make it a title match, like announce it after he's in Nokuni or something. That might also not happen, and they use them winning to like set up another match. It's a title match, but that feels a lot more like eliminator matches like that feel a lot more like WWE book, like American wrestling booking, the New Japan sort of stuff. So I don't know. It's crazy to bet against Mystico though. But I think I'm gonna do it here, and I think Elvis Pro is gonna take the pin. I think they're gonna give Fujita a little bit of momentum heading into Best of the Super Juniors, and I think the champions are gonna retain if they make it a title match, or just either way. I think they're gonna win outright.
Yeah, give me Ichiban Sweet Boys.
Oh, ye of little faith. Mystico!
Mystico!
Corazon! Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Mystico.
That's fair.
Dude, that's El Rey de Plata y Oro. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'm so glad he's out. It's so funny how he did not. He's not going to be in Super Juniors or anything, but he did pull up for like a random, and he's got the AW contract now. And he still just pulled up for the most random tour of the year. To be honest. But it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Hey, first the junior tag belts, and then we're taking that junior belt back.
That's true.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, I picked this. Me and Jack picked in that order just so we could give you the ability to get that big pop, brother. We were setting you up.
True.
We're giving you the
setting
Iggy.
you up, no doubt.
We're giving you the Iggy, brother.
We're putting the
We're putting you over big style.
Yeah.
Thank you for the house, dude.
Next, we've got an interesting little tag match here. It's a J5G reunion with Yu Yu Uemura and Taichi versus the sort of Papa Bear and Young Ward of TMDK Hartley, except Charlton misspelled it, so it's actually Harlty Jackson. And I'm gonna start pointing this out every New Japan. And Oiwa. Now this is interesting because with this being so high up on the card, you got to imagine like these two, like TMDK and Hontai aren't really feuding for any reason. So I think they're setting up Oiwa versus Yuya singles match maybe for Dominion, just sort of like just cause. I don't know, but I might be wrong. But it's my New Japan instincts normally pretty right, and I think it makes more sense if they're gonna try and run that match, that sort of standout G1 match back. I think it makes more sense for the wrestler in a less high standing in Oiwa to get the win here. So I'm gonna go with TMDK taking the win.
Yeah, because you said it was a just 5 guys reunion. That means Team Decay is definitely winning.
Oh, true.
Yeah, as much as the just 5 guys lover in my heart will regret saying this, I do think that Roy and Big Harls is gonna probably take it.
Roy.
All right. And then we've got another one of the big Unbound covers, United Empire tag matches. I guess just it's ex Nishimori, Drill, and Suji versus Lee and Akira, Young and Jay. And I guess I'm gonna pick Empire. That's why the fuck.
Empire.
This one does have Yoda Tsuji in it, so I'm going Unbound Co.
Ooh.
Okay, fair. Fair is fair. Fair is fair is fair. And then we've got this is an exciting one. We've got the Goto Revolutionary Army, Bishamon Tin, Oleg and Hosh and Goto versus the United Empire OGs. Remember the LAX OGs in TNA back in the day?
Sure do.
The United Empire OGs of Will Ospreay, Great Apollo.
Dude, Hinare is so the Hernandez of the United
no
Empire.
doubt, no doubt.
In every sense.
He is very Hernandez coded. That's a great call.
That's Super Max.
That's right.
Cheer for Super Max! Cheer for Super Max!
Wait, hold on. Well, no, we're not cheering for Super Max. I'm pretty sure he's like a domestic abuser.
Well, it's the
whoa!
But also, does that mean that in this analogy that Great O'Khan is fucking homicide?
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
That is just as accurate in its own way. Oh shit. As funny as it is to imagine Ospreay never openweight 6-man championships is like his big return to form. He did cut a sort of emotional promo about how he was so focused on singles gold in New Japan that tag belts always eluded him. So I think it's probably going to be them taking it. Imagine Will Ospreay in his like whole like big AEW main eventer mode after returning, losing to a team with Yoshihashi on it in 2026.
Dude, I'm so happy you're finally seeing it.
You say that, but Ospreay lost to Mark Davis again on Dynamite this week. So
but it was because he had a neck.
He does have a neck.
The
thing is, if they're here's the deal. If New Japan is actually paying attention to AEW, Ospreay should lose this match. But they're not paying attention, brother. It's UE all day.
I mean, he could lose the match. But I do think that New Japan, what they're doing, I think they've sort of settled into a thing now with even the guys that they share, like Andrade and Gabe and Ospreay. Like, I think that they will generally be kept sort of separate. I don't know if, like, cross-promotional storylines will happen as much as they will just have some wrestlers who are members of the roster on both rosters. So.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like that I'm gonna say it.
Oh.
The team with Yoshihashi's gonna win.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Because I watched Collision.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God!
John
it's the collider
Moxley.
difference.
I finally it pays off. Yes, John Moxley cut an incredible promo with Will Ospreay, in which it seems as though he is giving Will Ospreay a choice between either continuing on this self-destructive path that he is on, in which he risks everything in all of his matches and continues to damage his own neck, and basically he'll become a shell of his former self, or he can join up with Moxley and the Death Riders, and they'll make him
they'll train him
badass shooter. Yeah. So I think that storyline is going to dictate that Will Ospreay teaming back up with his old UE buddies. He gets reckless. He gets in his head. He's like, oh yeah, it's like the old times, bruv. And he does his stupid bullshit, and he hurts himself again, hurts his fucking neck. And then when he comes back to AEW, he's like, oh right, boss, I don't like to say that, you had a point, but when you're right, you're fucking right, mate, aren't you? And and so then he'll learn from the error of his ways, turning against his old buddies in the Empire and teaming up with the Death Riders. At least for consequence. I don't think he's gonna pull up in black Young Lion trunks or anything like that. But he could.
Sick,
cool.
though.
He'll probably pull up in his shitty Punisher gear again.
He could shave his head or something.
It is funny you said that. I did watch.
We'll finally give him a good haircut.
I did watch part of
second
Collision.
chapter.
I did watch part of Collision and watch that promo this week, and I'm still gonna pick my pick because I think New Japan doesn't care.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
Moving on.
Then we've just got the main event.
Thank God. All right.
Shingo Takagi versus Cal Newman. It still hasn't been made official, but like I said last week, they did kind of tease making this a street fight, and I assume that's going to happen. I don't know why they'd have a whole press conference to joke about that happening and then not do it. So, but I don't know. It's New Japan Pro Wrestling, so maybe not. Either way, it's Newman versus Takagi. I think Newman's obviously entertaining.
All right, Cooper. Me and you on 3. 1, 2, 3. Newman.
Newmoid.
Yeah.
All right. Now that is all of Wrestling Dontaku down. We are about halfway through the podcast. Let's.
Oh my God.
let's cut the second.
Cooper with the first pick of the Strong Style 2025 draft. What do you pick?
Well, I was just talking about him, and I would be remiss.
Wait, we didn't say our promotion names yet.
Oh yeah,
that is right.
True.
Yes. I'm Cooper Prater, acting CEO and general manager of Spirit Pro Wrestling. I figured I might as well keep that since it's already in the save file. Spirit Pro is going to be taking for its first round pick the overall 2025 MVP, leader of the Death Riders, Jonathan Q. Moxington.
My name is Logan Hurston, and I am the consortium of Hossland Wrestling Association. And for my first pick, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun.
Oh my God.
Where are my brothers at? It's the Knockout Brothers.
Ooh, damn you. Damn you, Logan Hurston.
No! Oh, God,
I circled him. I circled him on a board. I said, if I'm the Lord Jack, I'm going to take him.
Dude, that was good. I was like, I'm gonna do what no one expects and pick a tag team for my first. You got me back for The Rock.
Yep, got you back.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I'm livid. I'm genuinely.
Maybe we can make some trades, brother. Hit my line later on.
Shit.
See how bad you want these Knockout Brothers.
Holy shit. We'll see. Fuck. Okay.
Well, you get 2 picks.
Okay. I get back to back. So I am the acting CEO of FFPW, that is Fucked Fuckers Pro Wrestling. Based on my absolute favorite, and I'm gonna have to go back to back with one of my sort of personal faves. I'm gonna start with. Fuck, you've totally thrown me off. You piece of shit. I'm furious. Okay, I'm scrambling. Well, yeah, I'm taking my boy, my forever boy, who I've turned around on again after I don't care that he left. He made it funny. I'm picking good old Gabe for this first round pick. I love Gabe, and he's my boy. And then I'm picking his old running buddy, my current favorite wrestler on planet Earth because I don't want anyone to screw me again. There's no way I miss out on the silent jester. So we're taking the back-to-back Mad Bastards for my first two picks. I'm gonna run the worst promotion in pro wrestling, no doubt.
I'm gonna let you know if you didn't take Jake Lee, I was gonna take the United Empire team of Jake Lee and Zane J next. So that was my my when I asked the 8-man and stuff like that.
That's not a tag team. That shit.
They're in the same faction. They have tagged together multiple times.
All right, whatever.
Well, I have to beat the allegations somewhat. At the first pick of a tag team, my second pick is going to be the Sun God, Suri.
Ooh. All right. Damn you, Logan Heston, because you took actually one of my tag teams. I was going to put Spark Rush in one of my tags, but I suppose I have to eat crow. I also am going to take this time to boost up my women's division with, I think, quite possibly somebody who has a chance of not only being the women's MVP of 2026, but possibly, if she keeps going on the track that she's going right now, quite possibly the overall best wrestler of 2026. We'll see how it plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, from Sendai Girls, Chihiro Hashimoto is signed to Spirit Pro Wrestling.
All right. How about that?
I knew. I'm like, I gotta take one now because one of mine's gonna get taken here. Yeah. Oh, you get another pick. You get another pick.
Her.
Sorry, I had to attend to husbandly duties real quick. Logan, what was yours?
Suri.
Okay, yeah, that's what I had guessed, but I just want to make sure. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna once again, because I, for whatever reason, switched your draft list and Jack's, so I'm gonna go ahead and correct that right now. Okay, yes, Hossland has Suri, which is funny because I think I picked the more Hoss Joshi wrestler out of
That's fair. That's fair.
But yes, so now, while I am on it, I'm going to also go ahead and make my first tag team pick of the evening. And I'm also, I think, going to probably take a little bit of Hossland's thunder while I'm at it. They were cut too short in AEW due to unfortunate circumstances, but in Spirit Pro, they will rise to the stars that they truly are. The modern day Miracle Violence Connection, Doyle, Davis, Davis are signed to Spirit Pro Wrestling.
I was going to take Davis and make him my world champion.
Not anymore, you're not, buddy.
Well,
shit.
I don't care about the men's division. There's so many good men's wrestlers. But I might... Here's the thing. Should I pick with my heart or should I pick out of spite? What do you think I should do, Jack? This isn't going to hurt you.
I think you should pick... Is it out of spite for a different man?
For a different man.
The man in the arena?
Yeah, for a different man.
Dude, I think that I think you should go with the spite.
I'm picking Mad Dog.
Fucking hate you so much. I hate you.
Hey,
more than anybody else.
You ripped from my tree twice in a row. You knew that was coming.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with my... This is a hard one because I like so many wrestlers, but I'm gonna go with one who I fear might get taken sooner, the quicker he is remembered. He's gone but never forgotten. I'm gonna go with, before he gets renamed, the King of Darkness, Evil.
Dang it! No, I had him on my big board. I had him on my big board. Dang it! I wanted him to slip through the cracks so I could steal him.
I hate that you've done this, not because I think it's a bad pick. I think it's a great pick, but because I literally, like, not even a couple weeks ago, deleted the evil creative from my Fire Pro save because he had signed WWE.
You gotta bring him back.
I have to re-download him now.
Well, I guess
Have you had everyone else so far?
Huh?
Have you had all these other people so far?
No, I'm gonna have to.
I guess you can't have the evil Don Fale tag team will not be in Haasland. All right, Jack, your next pick.
Oh yeah, I'm back to back. So, I guess I should stick with sort of or not. Sorry, Jesus. I should probably go ahead and take my first woman too. The sort of third in the Kenta Kobashi three-way that happened a while ago compared to the other two y'all have taken, and take the current top women's wrestler possibly in the world, the Phoenix Queen, Saya Kamitani, for my little fledgling promotion.
Me and Cooper just like traded favorite women's wrestlers on our draft pick. What's funny is I almost took Saya just out of spite for Jack again, just to see how mad I can make him. But I didn't. I was like, she wouldn't fit with my roster. I'm going for my second woman as my fourth pick, and I was getting really nervous when I took Sari, and I was very sad.
Wait. It's my turn.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, how it
How does
goes.
this work?
So you said the first pick, me, Jack twice, then me, then you twice,
Oh,
then me, Jack
yes.
twice.
This order is so fucking confusing.
I don't.
Okay, yes.
I don't like it this way, but I guess
We're stuck in it
fair.
now.
We've committed.
We've committed. We're already deep. If that's the case too, someone would always get the last pick. This is how it makes it fair, and I get the middle pick in between your two, so it all works out. You know.
Yeah, I know. It just is annoying.
It's confusing.
It doesn't feel that way.
It doesn't at all. It doesn't feel.
Well, when you said Hero, I was very bummed, but I thought you were going to take somebody else, which
I think I know who
you
you're
know
gonna
who
take.
I'm going for, who I think will, by the end of the year, in my eyes, be the best wrestler in the world. Big Sinka is coming back to Haasland Wrestling Association.
All right.
All right, Cooper, you get 2 picks now.
Very good. Hold on, I'm just adding in Big Senka.
That's how we're billing her now.
That's how she's always been doing. Okay. Once again, keeping it focused on the women's division. Jack, I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm really, really sorry. I simply have, especially after their incredible match just a couple weeks ago, I have to take Shuri.
Oh, okay.
Another one off my big board.
Understandable. Okay. Fair is fair.
And keeping it because it is still my turn, I'm going to go back to my men's division. If Jonathan Moxley is going to be my ace, and I cannot have the Mad Dog to pair up with him, which puts a number of my plans into disarray. So fuck you, Logan. But I'm going to just swing for the fences, and because I know that one of you will try to fuck me later and take him out.
Dude, I wasn't planning on it. Damn.
That I'm a big plan. I know you. I can see it in both of you.
He's trying to fuck on me.
That referee.
Prod.
No. I have to pick before one of you bastards does. El Rey de Plata y Oro, the King of Arena Mexico, Místico, La something Corazon. He's signed to Spirit Pro Wrestling now.
All right. Well, I got 2 women. I have a man and I have a tag team. And I think I am going to bolster my tag team division. The Knockout Brothers need someone to throw around. And I mean,
knock out.
To knock out. But they may not be knocking these guys out. I'm going to be honest, guys. Because the Hurt Syndicate is coming to Haasland Wrestling Association.
Nice.
They hurt people.
We hurt people.
Oh, man.
So far, Logan, I would want you to recognize that by the traditional definition, at least, the only hosses in your promotion are in the tag team division.
Mad Dog and Cinca are going to have a great Hoss dog collar match, brother. You just wait.
I understand they wrestle like hosses, but they are not traditional hosses.
It's the new world definition.
Yes.
I built the full Hoss level last time I drafted, and I didn't want to draft the exact same way. So I'm trying to differentiate, you know.
All right. Jack.
Yes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a gander to the States for my first time in this draft, and
in his life, one might say.
Possibly. For my first tag team, I think they'll fit very well with the theme here in Fuckers Pro, and I feel I've checked, they just are barely eligible, and I've got to throw a bone to my beautiful wife. Maybe if I do this, she'll be watching, because I'm gonna get Kit and Elton in here and bring Pretty Deadly to
back from the dead.
NJPW. Right. I guess he got injured on a match on May 2nd. We are a week away from them not being
that is so close.
I know.
Just in the deadline.
All right. And anyone who disagrees is a toxic or something, I guess.
whatever he says now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. All right, and you have the next pick.
Yep.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. You're right. I know what it is too. Actually, I am gonna pick one of my favorites. Also sticking in the States, one of my favorites. I know she's one of your favorites, and I'm gonna go take my second woman too. Another lovely lady who will fit right in with all the weirdos and perverts in my beautiful land, and take Timeless Tony away from AEW and into the land of FFPW.
That's a big one off my big board.
Yeah.
This Jack, I'm gonna say right now, this promotion that you're building,
it's not half bad, is it?
It is not bad, and you gotta, hand out like free condoms in the back or something, like the Olympic Village does, because this is a very very steamy roster you're building.
I've been looking at a lot of people on my big board, and I've realized there was someone that when I made Haasland Wrestling Association back in 2025 that I wanted originally, or whenever we did this first. I made it 2024.
You can't pick Dwayne.
You can't pick who? Dwayne? No.
Dwayne.
I feel like I set this promotion's name for this reason, and I did not get them. So this woman will be paired with the Hurt Syndicate as the first female member. She hurts people. She is the babe with the power bomb. Willow Nightingale, putting the Haas in Haasland Wrestling Association.
Ooh, that hurts.
I thought he was about to take Willow, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta go quick."
I did have her on my list. It was a few draft picks down though, so that's on me for lacking. It is now Spirit Pro's turn once again, and I'm going to take this opportunity as much as I truly love, experienced professionals here, the average age of my promotion is leaning a little older than I think the tradition that modern pro wrestling audiences are maybe looking for. And so I am thinking that what this promotion needs is a young face who I'm going to push all the way to the very tippy top of this promotion. Somebody who I think has deserved this spot for quite a while and has not actually really received it from pretty much any major promotion. I am going to go ahead and take a risk on one of my favorites from the independents, Heavyweight Hustle, Calvin Tankman.
How about it?
That's
pretty good.
Absolutely adore him, and he is going to be involved in big things in Spirit Pro. I am also going to go ahead and add yet another name to my women's division. If I had the men's MVP of 2025, John Moxley, heading up the men's division, I am going to also take, in my opinion, the women's MVP of 2025. She may be on a bit of a slide down now, but that's only for contractual reasons. And once she gets back in the swing of things, I know for a fact that Zero Belts Monet is going to be stacking up more belts than even the last time, as a signed Spirit Pro wrestler. Mercedes Monet, the CEO, is coming to Spirit Pro.
Nice. I'm
glad. Can't be mad about that.
I love Mercedes being on the board because I think she's amazing and I'd love to have her on my roster, but I knew she wouldn't fit, and it's something to keep Cooper off my scent. So the big thing about Haasland is, we've taken a lot of tag teams early, and we're going to continue that train. We're going to reestablish something in wrestling that I feel like, in a lot of places, tag team wrestling isn't treated as it should be, as like one of the purest art forms in wrestling in general. And for that,
who the fuck are you taking?
What are you saying?
Who the fuck are you taking?
Former AEW World Tag Team Champions. One of them is a former AEW Trios Champion. One is a current Ring of Honor World Champion. It is Bro Dito. And they are knocking it up with the Knockout Brothers and the Hurt Syndicate.
Nice. How about that? I'm gonna.
No, it's not nice because now I don't get to have Brody King on the roster.
I got this shirt, bro. I got this shirt. I'll be wearing that every time I go to a show. It's the Polished Ice shirt.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to go back and return to the island of Japan where I reside for my next picks and pick some old reliables, some of my personal goats, some of my favorites, and go ahead and take maybe the most apropos, or the real emblem of what I'm trying to accomplish here in my promotion, the absolute goat of this fucked shit, Seiya Sonata, the cold-blooded snake.
I knew I should have taken him.
He's gonna be doing a lot, I promise you that. And then I guess I'll go and take a slightly. Oh, no. I'm picking fucking Yo and Taguchi. I'm picking Yo and Taguchi as a tag team.
My God.
I was gonna pick Yo and Wado, but I want to go all in on this. If I'm keeping this as a theme, I'm going all in.
I really love Jack's promotion.
This is gonna be if I'm going with this, it's gotta be real.
Jack, you are if all things go the way that they seem to be going, by the end of the year, it's going to be a competition between Fucked Fuckers Pro and Pro Wrestling Uptown for my promotion of the year.
All right.
Now.
Oh man, all right. I've got to scroll. I've got to see who's the weirdest fucker in CMLL. Who's the weirdest out of NJPW.
Yeah. Hey, you could take Blackheart, Leo Rush.
That's true. I don't want to do that to Cooper.
So, I kind of hate that I don't get the double pick because it makes me nervous every time you two go back to back. But what I do like is I know when to take someone before Cooper can. I know when to take someone before Jack can because I know how to space out picks.
Hey, time.
Danny Luna.
All right, I planned for this. You bastard! I read your book. Danny Luna. All right. That's fine. Everything's fine. Spirit Pro, not at all reacting,
not flinching
in a way that seems defensive. I'm going to take for our tag team division one of, in my opinion, the most underrated tag teams to come through in recent years. The old guard of old New Japan, protecting it from these hoodlums in the youth today. I am of course referring to the Black Saints themselves.
Good pick.
Tomohiro Ishii and one of maybe the greatest tag team wrestlers in the world, Taichi. They are going to come home to Spirit Pro.
That's pretty good. That's pretty.
Hey. Yeah. It is pretty good. I am also going to keep building up this pseudo half-hearted youth movement that I am doing. My begrudging youth movement.
All right, they've got to be there somehow.
Yeah, if it was up to me, everybody here would be over the age of 35. But we gotta placate to the modern audience somehow, and I think who better to do that with than somebody who's going to be going, in my mind, toe to toe with Calvin Tankman for this top spot in Spirit Pro. Somebody who has proven themselves to handle big pressure situations at an incredibly fast rate. I'm talking about the Jet. Kevin Knight is coming over here. I see big money in Kevin Knight for the future of this promotion.
Well, here in Haasland, we're focusing on our women's division. The men's will come in time. Saya Aida is coming to Haasland Wrestling Association.
Fair is fair is fair. I need to be more fucking prepared for these. I do so much time thinking. Oh my god! Have y'all seen this new fucking Sho Makato look? Did y'all see that this week? I'm taking Kato. I'm taking Kato. CMLL Kato is coming home, and I think on top of that, I'm gonna go and take one of my favorite luchadors in the spirit of venturing over to Mexico. While I'm there, I'm gonna pick up Barbaro Cavernario. He is one of my absolute favorites.
Excellent pick.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. This wasn't somebody I had on my big board, but when I
writing down in my Google Docs, Sho Makato with the teeth.
This wasn't something I had on my big board, but I haven't done a lot of men's, and there's not one person I want to see have a dog collar match with Mad Dog more than Karl Marx Punk himself. Give me CM Punk. He's still getting fivers from Dave, brother. He's coming home. We can fix him.
Kids miss you.
We're getting Cooper into that. He's gonna be in the audience like Stone Cold was in Bloodsport for that one match.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Cooper,
all right.
Double pick.
That is very entertaining. All right, so yeah, Spirit Pro. once again, look, we love women over here. I'll tell you that. And so I think that we really, really need somebody who is going to throw down with, we got Chihiro Hashimoto, we got Shuri, we got Mercedes Moné. All right, these are incredibly hard-hitting women's wrestlers, and I'm going to continue in that tradition and take somebody who I think has the potential to get right up to that level if given the proper promotion, and that is Queen Aminata.
All right,
good pick.
To Spirit Pro. I want to see some fucking decapitations with these headbutts, with these knees, with everything that she's got. So that is going to be my fourth women's pick of the night. And while I control the board, I am also going to add to my men's picks, similarly in the spirit of hitting hard and not being told that professional wrestling is a fake sport. I am going to pick perhaps one of the most terrifying men in the history of the business, who has been unrightfully saddled as being difficult to work with. So I am just going to work with him, and I am going to put El Toro Blanco, the leader of La Facción Ingobernable Rouge, is going to be at the top of my men's division.
The funniest part is I'm pretty sure you gave this exact quote for a pick 2 years ago when you picked Rouge.
I am very sure that I did. And it remains true.
We here in Hossland believe that sometimes you got to pick some smaller guys. You got to have some white hot babe faces who just want to be hosses but aren't. But they'll wrestle their little heart out. And I saw these guys live, and I was very impressed, and I'd love to see them work as more as a tag team. I'm taking BK Westbrook and Andrew Everett.
Ooh.
They're going to get killed by the Knockout Brothers and the Hurt Syndicate, but they're going to keep fighting.
All right. I am going to grab myself another lovely lady of stardom, one of the new arrivals, and a woman who I feel has been very much revitalized after sort of coasting over the last few years. And I'm going to take the absolute cutest in the world, Maki Ito, for my little collection. And then I'm going to turn right around, and I don't think... Has anyone taken the Bucks yet?
No.
I'm taking the Young Bucks, man. I love the Young Bucks. They're still good as hell. We're picking the Young Bucks for my third tag team.
Well...
And they're becoming increasingly fucked with age.
That is true. That's been the way it's been for the past few years.
It's true. I only have one tag team left, so I'm going to save that. That's my cigar pick. But this was a guy I was usually going to pick in a tag team, but I'm going to pick him as a singles guy because I'd like to see him work in a more hardcore division. Give me Yuya Uemura.
Ooh.
All right.
Good babyface pick. Spirit Pro is nothing if not willing to branch out and work across the world with international partners. And, we're big on workers' rights over here. We encourage our stars to be as employed as humanly possible. And as a result of that, I think it is only fitting that we give the current most employed wrestler in the world yet another steady paycheck. I'm talking the former IWGP champion. I'm talking the Alpha. I'm talking the big baby. Konosuke Takeshita is coming to Spirit Pro.
All right.
No pop.
No pop.
Okay, great.
Well, you gave the build. We knew who it was 5 minutes before, brother. You said,
yeah, but you're supposed to go. You're supposed to say, "Oh, wow, Cooper, that's such a good pick.
That's a great pick.
You're
Coop.
so handsome." Like what?
You're so handsome.
You gotta, gussy it up a little bit, boys. All right. So while I still control the board, I am going to keep it in the men's division for just a little bit, and I'm going to take somebody that I think has a lot of promise. One of the most interesting young luchadors in CMLL at the minute. Somebody that I think it really stands out in a style known for high flying and big aerial spots, but he brings it back down to the ground. Named after one of the Aztec giants, Gelwa is coming to Spirit Pro.
Good pick. Good pick right there.
Who was that? Who you were thinking?
No.
Okay.
But I will live. I want to take him, but I need to take this pick next. Like, I need to breathe. I need another Haas woman, and there's only one I can think of off the top of my head that screams Haasland Wrestling Association, and that is Bozilla.
Oh, how about that?
Yes.
Sorry. I think that I'm going to have to. Fuck me! I totally forgot what my pick was. I'm going to go ahead. I was going to venture on over to the Fed, and now maybe the world is telling me I should, and I can't remember for the life of me who I was taking from the fucking Fed. I know that I'm going to pick another woman, an old indie favorite of mine that I think will fit right in. And I was going to take the old Session Moth Martina, who I know is still active to this day. And then I am just going to go ahead and take somebody else because I can't remember what weird... Oh, no, I do remember. I foreshadowed it earlier in the show. And I want the goddamn leader of the MFTs, Solo Sikoa, on my show. I need him. I need him there.
You didn't want Tama?
No, fuck no. I want the real Samoan. Not those fake ass gorillas. That is GUERRILLAS. Just so in case nobody knows what I'm talking.
Well, I think it's time to hit the video.
Hey, no, wait. Jack, you get another pick.
He just did. He did.
Oh, I picked Martina and I picked so.
Oh, you did pick
No,
Martina.
he
I thought
did.
you were saying that.
No, that was my
thinking
pick.
about it. Okay, gotcha.
She'll fit in well with the other ladies I picked.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for my first luchador. And nice try. Maybe you'll get him next time. It's Atlantis Jr. And not only
okay,
Junior's going to round out another good babyface for the men's division. And maybe after a couple matches, him and Yuya might go and try to take that tag division on as two white-hot baby faces.
A modern day, Ricky and Robert.
Yeah. True.
Well, that is certainly a decent, long-term prospect for you. So Spirit Pro, our tag division is looking pretty thin at the minute, I would say. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right now, and I am going to go ahead and pull one of, I think, the names that really, I think, like, I'm surprised Logan in particular hasn't taken yet. Long-term favorites of the show, and some of our very good and close personal friends. We have met them both on several occasions, Violence is indeed forever with Kevin Koo and Dominic Guarini.
You'll hear something funny. I not only did I accidentally leave them off my board, and then I was looking at my text, I was like, why don't I have Violence is Forever on here? But then I was like, well, I don't want to take them because I know I want to pick my final tag team, but I was like, I might pick Koo in my singles division. And that's gone.
No. Yeah. You snooze, you lose.
That's all right. That's my fault.
I'm afraid. Yeah. And while Spirit Pro is on a roll here, Jack, you were in fact, hesitating to take somebody from the Federation, and I understand that. But I am not so narrow-minded. I will have you know that I appreciate good wrestling in all forms that it comes in, and things might be a little tricky right now because as recent announcements have been made. I might have to wait approximately 9 to 10 months for this person to be ready to go for our roster. But I'm willing to make that sacrifice. But I think she is so goddamn talented that I'm going to go ahead and sign her up anyways. Bianca Belair is coming to Spirit Pro. Probably, in my opinion, the best women's wrestler, one of the best wrestlers overall that the Federation has. And so I'm going to go ahead and take it.
That's a fair pick. Well, moving on, I think I'm going to take my final tag team pick early. Originally, I was going to do my cigar pick and round out my draft of the Good Brothers. I know neither of you are going to pick them. I don't know, maybe Jack might have. But I'm not going to pick the Good Brothers. I'm going to use that little rub to the rule that we made, that we said we could use six-mans. And I'm going to take, representing the Ops, Katsuyori Shibata and Samoa Joe are the final tag team of Hustling Wrestling Association.
How about it? I think I am going to go back to my niche little Stardom roster here and I'm going to do a little theme for this round, because one of my all-time faves, Saki Kashima, has finally retired and escaped the terrifying world of professional wrestling. But in Dreamland, I can keep her tortured forever and make sure that she never continues doing this job that she never has to stop doing this job that she hates. And Saki Kashima is going to be running away from everybody in FFPW forever. On top of that, I am keeping the goddamn ace alive in FFPW forever and ever and ever. And Hiroshi Tanahashi is coming back to pro wrestling to compete for me.
You are so lucky that I didn't make the rules, because last time I simply stated if the wrestler has retired, you cannot draft them. But Cooper made the rules. I did not want to add that caveat. You lucky bastard.
Tanahashi versus Solo Sikoa.
Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. I keep laughing and I keep forgetting who I want to pick next. I'll have something in my mind and then I'll just go, yes. I'm going to pick the man who knows Mr. Mad Dog very well, Eric Stevens.
Ooh, good pick.
Nice.
I was thinking about it earlier on, and I was like, I can wait until you get lower down into the picks to take him, because I figured you two would forget.
No, he's on my big board, brother.
That's what they say about assuming. So, all right. So now that Spirit Pro is back in control, I am going to keep things in the women's division while I still can, and I'm going to take one of AEW's most standout wrestlers in recent months, I think. She hits very hard, which is what I like. We are cutting this Brawling Birds bullshit, out right now. Jamie Hayter, you get back in that singles division, and you will like it, goddammit. And you're going to be taking people's heads off with Haterades right quick. So that is going to be my next pick. Hold on just a sec. I gotta add it in the doc. All right. And following up on that one, I am going to go ahead and take for my men's division. I say division, by the way. Part of the glory of Fire Pro is that they allow you to do intergender stuff, and there will be a lot of cross back and forth in my promotion. But somebody that I think will be a great benefit to this promotion. I need somebody who, I have a plucky, young, really kind of spectacle-based kind of technical wrestler in Gelwall right now. And I think what he needs is a generational antagonist, his equal and opposite in a way. Somebody just as technically proficient, willing to tie you up in knots like a spider and just snip away at your limbs, but somebody who does it in an evil way. One of the truly the most evil professional wrestlers alive right now.
I've got the most evil professional wrestler, for what it's worth.
I am. Jack, I don't know that you are thinking of the same person as me, because I am going to the land of dramatic dreams. I'm taking Shinya Aoki for Spirit Pro Wrestling.
Nice. That is a good pick. That's a very Cooper pick too.
It is maybe the most Cooper pick out of everything here.
Well, Cooper,
aside from maybe Roosh.
When you were saying all that stuff, I was thinking of Lee Moriarty. And I got really worried. Oh, yeah. Because they have had matches in the past.
That could be, yes.
And though I said this, I should take him now. I'm not going to.
You could.
Because when I thought of Lee Moriarty, another name instantly went into my brain. Play Oasis, baby. Nigel McGuinness is coming.
I fucking hate you so goddamn much. I will tell you what right now. I was going to save Nigel for my very last pick to see the looks on both of your faces, but you know what, Logan, your offer to rescinded. I'm going by myself. I don't care. I'm not paying for shit for you anymore for the rest of our lives. Stay over in that little trailer park that you're living in right now. Don't you dare show your face in Auburn, Alabama ever again. I swear to God.
Oh, wow.
Worth it.
It's getting.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Lee's going to take a Lee. And I was like, wait,
I'm so
Nigel's
mad.
right there.
I'm so mad.
You could take Carl Anderson, brother. You could take Doc Gallows.
I'm not going to take those shitters. What the fuck are you talking about? No.
Oh, wow.
I got a lot of good old guard.
Is it Logan's turn now?
No, it's your turn, Jack. Double.
Okay, right. Sure. It's Nigel. All right. I feel like my women are really falling behind. Even still, I've tried to keep them included, but I'm going back to back with two gals over in Jacksonville. Two I really enjoy watching. Two I think fit the theme well enough. One of my favorite young women in professional wrestling these days, who I still wish would get more opportunities, with the blue-haired Billy Starks, only 2 years younger than me, even. Going with no one has taken, I believe, the right-hand woman of Jonathan Moxley, Marina Shafir, for Mike. No one's taking Shafir, right?
No one's taking Shafir.
All right, so yeah, I've got two more women to pal around with the steamiest of all wrestling.
I've gotten most of the women that I really wanted, and the ones that I didn't get have already been taken. And the rest of them I'm not really worried about you guys taking. So I'm going to start really rounding out that men's division to make it what I want it to be. Bars! Bolton Oleg belongs in the Haasland.
Excellent choice. I think there's going to be the trading period is going to be in. As we whittle down things over here, I'm going to add in a tag team, as seems to be course du jour right now in this round of picks, and I'm going to take a piece of one of AEW's finest factions. I'm going to take two wrestlers who I think have worked tremendously well together, deliver really consistent, great matches every single week that they are out there. One in particular, I think, is on his way to becoming a Wrestler of the Year candidate. The other works his role as a shitter little whiny heel better than maybe anybody else in the business right now. I'm taking the Death Riders pairing of Big Claude Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta.
That's great. I had a Wheeler and Garcia on my big board because they're working CMLL. So I'm happy they were taken.
Yeah,
they were just outlying. If there was more tag teams, they would have been. I've been mad.
I do understand that for sure. Hold on, I'm just gonna
update your.
Type it in. And Young Wheeler. That's what I'm gonna change his name.
Young Wheeler.
Yeah. All right. Now, while I have control of the board, let's see. Ooh, I'm in a tricky spot right now because all of the names on my initial pick list for my men's division, I've either already taken or you have already taken. So, I now have to start kind of putting some bullshit out of my ass. But you know what? Hold on a sec. I'm going to just browse real quick. Let me browse. Oh, God. Until I see one that just, speaks to me. You know what I'm saying?
If only Seiya Sonata was still on the board.
It needs to call out to me from
Dude, if you had the Knockout Brothers, you could do Knockout Brothers versus Evil and Sonata.
That would be so special, man.
That's such an asshole way to put. Oh, if only you had the Knockout.
He's trying to goad me into doing some crazy trades later on.
I don't even think that. I think it's.
Well, I saw one that spoke to me, and I am so excited for this trading period.
Oh, I know. I already know.
Because I'm not giving up this name for shit. You can put any name in front of me. Well, no, wait. Actually, that's not true. You can put most names in front of me, and I would not give up this man. I'm taking the Ring Warrior.
Yeah, I knew it.
LeBron Cozone ball game. Logan.
You want to hear something funny?
Ball game.
I was waiting. I'm like, nobody's taking Cozone yet. And then I was like, I should probably take him. And when you were like, I'm gonna scroll so I see a name that suits me, I was like, all right, well, that's as long as the run. I'm like, if he can eke past this,
you really gotta hope that
I knew when you said that. I'm like, you're gonna look for something to hurt me specifically. So, I respect. He was going to be my next pick, but I went into this knowing that there was a good chance I wasn't coming out with Cozone, and I would be more bummed if I didn't take him last time. I want to have a different roster. I'm setting out to have something different. All right, I'm gonna work on another man. Put man in front of me.
Man.
Manders.
That was a thought.
Man.
I know you want me
like
to take
Grease.
that. This guy isn't a man, actually. He's an animal. A blue panther, maybe.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
We don't care about the youth movement in Hossland. We care about old man and old man only because they are the best.
That's weird. I was so worried that my promotion was going to be like that, but it ended up being yours by happenstance.
Well, I got like a mix. I got a bunch of young and then a bunch of old. But the tag division, the thing is, tag division you can split up. I got like the young boys and like the Knockout Brothers that I can do in different stuff. So, it's all there.
Right. Though I could not get the Sun God herself, I'm going to take one of my absolute favorite fixtures of the Surreism cards, fixture of the Pro Wrestling Evo, I believe, and then Sendai Girls too. I'm going to take the Japanese Barbie girl Chi-Chi for my women's division, and then
Good pick.
Yeah, good pick. Turn around and take living embodiment of our ethos here, and take a team I can now count as tangentially a New Japan team after WrestleMania weekend, and pick MXM Collection for my
I was
little
waiting.
crew I'm building.
I was, honest to God,
Yes.
when you were like, who was like an effed wrestler, I was like, he's got to take MXM. Like, it's like the perfect tag team.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking at my options here. I want some more heelish people. So first, I think sticking with the old heads. He came on the scene very recently, he returned, and I would like to see him grapple Nigel McGuinness. Give me Carl Malenko.
I figured that might be where you were going.
Hey, we can finally get that rematch that action deprived from us.
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility, is it? Did they say it's not happening?
No, it's happening. It's just like,
Yeah. But you can see it first.
Yeah.
In Hossland Wrestling Association. That's pretty good. He was on the list, as I'm sure that doesn't surprise you at all. All right. So, Spirit Pro, we are currently in need of 4 more women, and I am going to go ahead and fill up 2 of those spots back to back. I'll tell you that right now. Who exactly it's going to be, I still need to scroll.
Oh my! I guess I was the one who prepared the most. I just put like a ton of names. Like I didn't like do an order of like.
I put a ton of names too, but I need to scroll.
But did you order them in like preference, or did you just like put names?
I just blasted them onto this notes document in the order that they were listed on the roster pages.
It's true.
Okay. Ooh, yes. Indeed. Spirit Pro is going to take one half of the current AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. We are going to take the Megasis. Megan Bayne.
Nice. I was looking at
that. Was my
Bayne.
next pick.
Really?
I was like, wait, I haven't taken Bane yet. She's perfect. And I was like, I realized as soon as you say, let me scroll, I knew. I'm like, he's gonna find the one I want.
Oh man. That sucks, I guess. You gotta be quicker on the draw.
It's okay.
But not quite yet. And who knows? Maybe this might piss off another one of you, depending on who's on your short list, Jack. But Jack, I don't think you have a list. But
I'm not. I'm going off the dome.
Yeah,
I've got
so
good
that's
instincts.
Yeah. Well, I am going to be picking from the Stardom roster somebody who I thought was one of the best parts of 2025's Stardom run. The Black Peach of Hate, Momo Watanabe, is going to Spirit Pro. I think she should have beaten Micah in that first defense for the Wonder of Stardom
she's
championship.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but she will have much better odds of finally reaching the big time in Spirit Pro.
Locking in my GOAT. Give me Nicole Matthews. And she's going to lock it up with Carl Malenko.
Yes. That's the real sicko meme over there.
Yeah, I said I got everyone I needed in my women's division. I'm like, wait, I didn't take Bane. She's perfect for this division. But then, just oversight on my part.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and make my women's division signed, sealed, and delivered here. Add a little bit of hardcore flavor to the group. A woman who I just spoke about last week really impressed me, also in Vegas. And take MVL's Rina Yamashita, and then turn right around to another side of the Stardom roster, go back to Hate, and pluck out Fukigen Death, one of the greatest of all time, to compete for me in
Death,
FF.
Fukigen Death.
Yeah, I'm doing this. We don't do video yet. Strongest side. So yeah, there we go. That's my women's division. All 10. Now I have one more tag team, two more folks left.
Well, I'm going to stick in the realm of women. And I am...
The realm of women.
The realm of women.
It's one of those things that Thor's always talking about.
I'm going to take someone that I was very impressed by seeing live. Also in the Divine Dominion as one half of the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions, Lena Cross. Come on down.
Very, very, very solid. Very, very solid.
Go ahead, Cooper, with your double.
All right. Yep. Spirit Pro currently has 2 women's spots open, 1 men's spot, and then 1 tag team spot open. So it is a wide field that I can cover in this round, and I think I'm gonna make the most of it real quick. I am going to go ahead and finish off my tag team ranks, and you know what? Nobody else is taking them, and I figured, since they are in the news right now, I'm going to take, in my opinion, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, Motor City, baby. Motor City Machine Guns.
Hit the
Sabin and Shell.
Nice.
Hit the drums in the smoke. Hit the drums in the smoke.
With the weird little rat-tat logo that they got. No, we're ditching that shit. We're going full on Dale Oliver Motors. That's what we're doing. Hold on a sec. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add another name to the women's division while I am at it. I am going to go with a name that I think really has stood out to me just in recent times, because what I did recently was blow through a bunch of Sendai Girls matches in very quick succession, because the ace of the world, Chihiro Hashimoto, was on a tear in the month of March into April. And as a result of that, I got to see a lot of other Sendai Girls names that I was previously unfamiliar with. But I'll tell you what, some of these ladies are
awesome,
who deserve to be right up there. And I am going to take one that really stood out to me, that being, I believe I've only heard this name a couple of times, so forgive me if my pronunciation is a little bit off. Mika Iwata.
Ooh.
For those of you who don't know, she is in a tag team with Miyuki Takase for the most part in the tags that I've seen. Kicks like you would not believe.
Very good,
dude.
Yes. So I am going to take her and send her up into the stratosphere in my promotion.
We have a lot of women from a lot of different places here in Haasland. And I'm going to take a woman that may not be a traditional Haas, but she sure works like one. Having the greatest giant swing in wrestling, give you Miyu Watanabe.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Your last two.
Yeah, my last two. I'm going to venture out into the dragon side of Japan and take my boy Shun Skywalker for my 9th pick for the men's. And then I'm going to go and round it out in the tag division. I'm torn. I thought about actually taking your advice seriously and going with the Good Brothers for this slogan.
That'd actually be
But
like
a
weight off my shoulder.
Really?
Yeah. Because I have 4 ideas for my last male pick, and they all like them each a lot, but I don't know what to do. So please do that.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go and think back to one of the most fun sort of times I had watching pro wrestling this year. World Tag League. Take David Finlay and Hiromu Takahashi.
Okay.
For this tag team pick to finish it off.
Yeah, that's an out of the box pick, but it does count.
I think I'm wrong, and you actually have one more, Jack.
I don't understand because I have definitely.
Well, I have 2 more picks.
Jack has one more men's pick.
Yeah, you have one more men's pick.
And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why did that? Did we do it wrong?
No, I just called
we did it
early.
Right, but we'll just get back to you last.
Yeah, you correct
Okay, that's fine.
For my,
I'm confident that my final pick is not going to get stolen.
For my last women's pick, I'm very torn between the current CMLL women's champion Persephone and a woman that is more hardcore that would fit with the Mad Dog better, that I saw in an excellent match this past weekend with Mr. Eddie Kingston, Charlie Evans. And I think Charlie Evans would be more suited to stand out in this division as the main hardcore woman. And for that reason, I'm going to take Chevs.
Pretty good. I've not seen that match yet.
Great.
I've heard fantastic things.
It's so good. We're going to talk about it next week, so you'll have to wait.
And I really love Charlie Evans just generally.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Cooper. Finish us off for you two.
All right, Logan. I will. But not because you told me to, but because I want to. You've made my job a lot easier because I need to finish out my women's division. And I do genuinely really like the work of the CMLL Women's World Champion, Persephone. I think that is a pretty easy pick. I think she will fit right in with this crop of talent that I've built up here. Oh my God. I just want to list it off right now. Shihiro Hashimoto, Shuri, Mercedes Moné.
Bro, wait.
Megan Bain, Momo Watanabe, Mika Iwata, and Persephone. Oh my God. Tell me you don't want to watch any combination of those.
Great.
And to finish things off, finally, why will this thing not type in this word? It's so easy. Okay. To finally finish things off for Spirit Pro Wrestling, I've been put in quite a bind. I hope you understand that. Because I do have to scroll one more time for my last pick, but I will make it. I promise I will make it a really interesting one that is going to be really shocking in my men's division at some point.
Eventually.
If I see anybody. Wow, you ever just like
Wrestling
look at a
sucks.
bunch of wrestling names and realize that like there's no good wrestlers?
See, I'm at the opposite end. I think there's like 5 good wrestlers I want to take my last slot.
Well, I'm glad for you. You know what? I'm not gonna go fancy. You know, I'm a simple man, right? I like simple wrestling. I like wrestling that, you know, looks like it hurts. That's real snappy. That you know, I know each and every time I'm gonna get something that I will look back on and say, you know what, that was a great match. And there are very few people who can deliver that kind of thing consistently these days. But this man, I think, is one of them. You know, many have said he's probably one of the safest pair of hands that you can be in. I'm, of course, talking about the crazy monkey, Jun Kasai, is coming to Spirit Pro Wrestling.
Look at that. All right.
Now, I'm going to talk out my final pick here and let you into some behind the curtain. It's because Jack can take whoever names if he wants to after this. It doesn't matter. I can't take him after this. I can't take him home. So, you know, I mentioned I wanted Carl Anderson as my cigar pick, which may very well be true. But I've decided I need one more heel in Hossland. Anderson is such a funny pick, and I genuinely think he's a good wrestler. Because we're pulling people out of retirement and saying, no, you will never retire. AJ Styles would be so funny. And if I would have thought of it earlier, he would already be on my roster. But I don't feel like he fits with the crop of people I have. Gunther just fits with everybody and would make perfect sense. So that's really hurting me because I feel like I'm not going to pick him because I'm an idiot. I really wanted to pick Darby Allin or Tommaso Ciampa or the combination of both because they are both amazing wrestlers. Darby, though, is a face. I cannot see him work heel. Ciampa would be a great heel. And I really want to see that Mad Dog match. But you're going to shoot me for picking this guy.
What?
But honest to God,
don't pick it then.
When I think what piece of absolute human trash do I want throwing down with Yuya Uemura? I want throwing down with Atlantis Jr. I want in a dog collar match with the Mad Dog. I want grappling with Karl Malenko. It is quote unquote the dirty white boy from Battleground, Alabama. Adam Priest is my final pick.
No
over
way.
AJ Styles, over Gunther. I'm taking Priest. The laser beams pointed down on Earth. I want Adam Priest.
That is ridiculous.
That's insane.
I was gonna go Priest and Kozone, but you took Kozone. But so
who are you and what have you done with Logan Hurston?
I just think he's so funny, dude. It's like I want to see him get beat up so bad. I'm gonna book him to get his butt whooped. Like it's gonna be awesome.
Take off that mask right now, Joseph. I know you're under there, Montecillo. I can see you.
Yeah, we don't do that kind of bullshit here at FF. We only take the best of the very best of the very best. And this is one of the quickest rising stars in pro wrestling. He actually made his debut very recently.
AJ Styles?
But no. But he's made it clear that he's come to play the game for real, and he might be a world champion here in my promotion. I'm taking ISHO Speed for my.
Wow!
I thought you were gonna take Aaron Wolf.
Wow! That was a fucking Aaron.
I almost took Wolf, honest to God, but I just had too many baby faces. I was like,
I think we could really make something out of this young guy.
You gotta put iShow Speed
I
and
guess.
Fire Pro now, brother.
I'm gonna get eyes on the show some way.
I don't think that there is currently a downloadable one on the Fire Pro net. So that might be one that I have to make.
You'll have to make iShow Speed. It's okay. I think you can just use the default moveset for Speed.
Okay, sure, great.
This was so much fun. I wish
There's got to be someone that's made Speed on Fire Pro.
Surely to God.
I wish we could take so many more wrestlers. There were so many. I wanted Manders, but I was like, too many baby faces, brother.
Well, Manders could be a heel.
True. I did think like Manders, Conley, Power Trip, and the tag division would have been so fun. But let's go ahead and sound off. Cooper, you picked first, so you can read yours first. Your whole roster, in the order of you picked.
Oh, I wasn't making notes about the order I
Okay.
picked. So I'm just gonna do it by division and by number.
Yes, so I did it. Division.
Yeah. So in the solo men's division in Spirit Pro, I have John Moxley, Mystico, Calvin Tankman, Kevin Knight, Roosh, Konosuke Takeshita, Jelwa, Shinya Aoki, LeBron Kozone, and Jun Kasai. In the solo women's division in Spirit Pro, I have Chihiro Hashimoto, Shuri, Mercedes Moné, Queen Aminata, Bianca Belair, Jamie Hayter, Megan Bain, Momo Watanabe, Mika Iwata, and Persephone. And for my tag teams in Spirit Pro, I have Mark Davis and Jake Doyle, the Black Saints of Tomohiro Ishii and Taichi, Violence is Forever, Kevin Koo and Dominic Guarini, the Death Riders team of Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta, and the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sapin.
Nice.
Great. I'll go next. This is going to be very interesting because I just have it in draft order. So we're gonna read this off, see if I can get it. All right, starting with the men's division. Mad Dog Conley. 7 picks later, CM Punk. Yuya Uemura, Atlantis Jr., Eric Stevens, Nigel McGuinness, Bolton Oleg, Blue Panther, Carl Malenko, and Adam Priest. That is the men's division. In the women's division, it is Suri, Sinka, Willow Nightingale, Danny Luna, Saya Aida, Bozilla, Nicole Matthews, Lena Cross, Miyu Watanabe, and Charlie Evans. And in that tag team division, the Knockout Brothers, the Hurt...
That's fucking crazy.
What, the Knockout Brothers?
Yeah.
The Hurt Syndicate, Bro Dito, BK Westbrook, and Andrew Everett, and the Ops team of Samoa Joe and Katsuyori Shibata.
All right.
Jack seems
Well, I still fucking hate you for the Knockout Brothers.
Hey, we can talk. We can talk, brother.
All right, we'll get there. Wow, this is taking a trip down memory lane. Wow. Okay. So yeah, in FFPW, we've got Gabe Kidd, the Silent Jester, Jake Lee, the King of Darkness, Evil, the Cold-Blooded Snake, Sonata, Shomakato in CMLL with the yellow teeth, Barbaro Cavernario, Solo Sikoa, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Shun Skywalker, and the Twitch celebrity iShow Speed. And then for the women, we've got Saya Kamitani, Timeless Tony Storm, Maki Ito, Session Moth, Martina, Saki Kashima, Billy Starks, Marina Shafir, the Japanese Barbie girl, Chi-Chi, Rina Yamashita, and Fukigen Death. And then for the tag teams, we've got Pretty Deadly, Yo and Taguchi, the Young Bucks, MXM Collection, and David Finley and Hiromu Takahashi.
Some are calling it the worst tag team division of all time.
Bro, what?
Even if you got...
Come on.
No, it's just with you.
MXM is holding it down.
It's like,
don't you worry.
Dude.
Are you doing like the Young Bucks too? That are like full like BTE Young Bucks like in this division.
Well, they have to. I think they have to be modern Young Bucks, but Finley and Takahashi are going to be the top team anyway, so it doesn't matter.
If you would have got the Knockout Brothers, would you have kept the exact same division? Like, how would they have worked in that division?
If it was the Knockout Brothers, I would have totally prioritized.
You'd been like Black Saints.
If I would have got, yeah.
You would have been Roughneck.
Yeah, I would have gone
Storm,
for
TMDK.
the best. I would try and be picking the very best if I got the Knockout Brothers, but I did not. And so we are going to bury that division.
Jack said
no one will.
We do not care. It somehow will still be better than WWE's tag division. We will not be dude. I don't know if Jack's promotion is like the best or the worst. There's like it's somewhere in the middle where it's like it's.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Shoma Kato with the yellow teeth. It's absurd, dude.
All right,
it's
boys.
Time.
Logan.
Yes, it's time. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you for listening to Strongest Style, a pro wrestling podcast. That has been it for us this week. We'll be back next week without Jack for another few hours of rousing wrestling content. If you want to follow us on social media, you can follow us at Strongest Style. You can follow me at Logan Hurston. You can follow Jack at Average Darth. Cooper doesn't have social media, but Cooper, any last words?
I'm going to be up all night downloading each and every one of these calls from firepro.net, even if it starves myself. And so I hope you all appreciate my commitment to this podcast.
We will see you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're listening on YouTube. Follow us and share if you're listening on any of your podcast players of choice. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!